My friend, it is I, Gigastro. Just give me a moment. It seems like it takes some time for YouTube to recognize that I'm already sending in data to the server. And that's why sometimes my stream starts quite late than scheduled. But here we are. You might notice, after these last few days, that I tend to set my schedule ahead of time. This, of course, is as a precaution. Essentially, I don't like being late. And I set this schedule not as a timetable to follow, but rather as a deadline. So I tend to do it much earlier. Oh, hold on. How's the audio, by the way? Right, seems like I'm audible. Very nice. My phone is broken, by the way. I just noticed that my volume button is trying to escape the shell of the phone. Not optimal, to say the least, but here we are. The audio works. The game audio is actually there. We're not focusing too much on that, but if it's too loud or too quiet, just let me know. In the meantime, let's start the stream. There we go. Yeah, we're here. Back at it again. Let me just disable preview, that way the game can run smoothly. I will have the stream preview on my phone, and I'll put it next to my keyboard. That way I can see what is actually happening. I'm not sure I can do this, but I'll just put it right there. There we go. I have to look down to look at the chat, but that's better than simply having to struggle with a frozen chat window that I kept getting this last few days for some reason. But yeah, welcome to the stream. We're doing the Xianyun story questline thingy. The character questline. Yeah, story quest, there we go. We have 4 story quests that we haven't done yet, and I'm planning on doing that before the new region comes out. We have some, some free time to do that, so I'm gonna try and actually finish this. Because I did promise to only do Genshin Impact content when there are stories to be presented and discussed. And here we are. I can barely talk, my apologies. Oh, we immediately go to Mount Outsung. I think I heard it pronounced that way, Outsung. So like the sea is not Ouchang, but it's Outsung. Pretty neat, right? If I'm mistaken, do let me know. But in any case, let's get started. We have all of the time in the world. Quite a bit of a story tale regarding what happened yesterday. If you saw my Discord notification,
so many places
hold on,
lately.
I will let Paimon talk.
What do you say we take a day off from adventuring and just find somewhere nice to relax? Let Paimon think.
She talks a lot.
Where are some nice places we could go? Oh, why don't we pay Cloud Retainer a visit at Mount Outsung?
Outsung, there we go, yeah.
It's been a while since
My
we last
God.
saw that illuminated
3
bird.
paragraphs
He's
for
always the one popping up out of nowhere and scaring us half to death. So let's surprise her this
He's not
time.
impressed. Alright, very good. But yeah, regarding what happened yesterday, if you notice my Discord like notifications, and also on the community tab on YouTube, and this very channel, you notice that I actually accidentally brewed myself a very strong mug of coffee. It's a lot of coffee, let's just say. A lot of caffeine running through my veins at that time. And it legit stopped me from getting some sleep. I haven't rested at all, like last night. But I spent my time, just relaxing, laying down, resting my body, and I've returned, quite refreshed, in fact. And I'm happy to say that I can probably stream again just fine. Though lesson learned, I won't be drinking coffee before I stream.
Right outside her place.
I guess let's start the stream, right?
Do you still remember the first time we came here? We even brought offerings and everything.
Yeah, the first time we went here was to meet the Adepti because of the situation we found ourselves in during the yearly, I guess, ceremony where Morax would come down from the heavens and speak with the people. I
And
actually
when we
forgot
told her
how
that
to
Rex
describe it.
Lapis had been assassinated, she immediately
Oh, there we go.
threatened to squash Liyue Harbor. Paimon thought she'd be impossible to get along with. But now that we've spent some more time together, she's really not like that at all.
Uh-huh.
We probably don't need to bring any offerings now that we've gotten to know her pretty well, right? Still, Paimon's got some snacks
That's a bad
around
idea
here
to not bring
somewhere,
any
so
gift,
if
by
she
the way.
really wants something, we can just use that.
Yeah. I mean, we need to consider that they are adepti. They're not human. And they have like a certain degree of self-respect that must be respected if you want to parlay with them, right? In this case, yes, we got along with Cloud Retainer, but we might want to bring offering as, you know, humans to a literal god or deity.
Huh? Traveler? Did something catch your eye?
Wow, it's don't think we have ever seen her before.
Whoa. What a pretty
Oh, yeah.
lady. Is she also here to visit Cloud Retainer?
I just noticed her lips is actually like green. Seems like she could also be a powerful adeptus.
Yeah, you're right. All it takes is one look and you can tell she's someone special. As expected of that bird lady, really. She must
This
have a
music,
whole
holy
bunch
shit,
of
hold on.
adepti friends from all over the country.
That I put a Chi-Chi video ruined the song for me. It's still a good song, don't get me wrong, but you know, I just can't get my mind off of that video. Oh good, so like we're actually starting off before the Lantern Rite event, huh? Neat.
Okay, but if we're both friends of Cloud Retainer, then we're basically friends by association, right? Want to go up to her and say hello?
Who knew you were such a social butterfly, Paimon?
Helping you make more connections is a part of Paimon's job as
Oh,
your
was it?
reliable guide. Paimon's got this.
Right. Oh, speaking of like my real life right now, I'm trying to find like a air conditioning setting that actually works from my electricity expenditures. Yeah, because it was ridiculous. Hello there.
Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler.
Paimon, just say everything in a nice even tone, yeah.
Paimon doesn't think we've met, but we're also friends of Cloud Retainer. May we have the pleasure of learning your name, Madam Adeptus?
Okay. I used to dislike the Paimon dubbing or like voiceovers of the game, but as time goes on, I can see like the charm behind the voice actor doing it. Like she's like getting really good, and I guess I've seen the growth ever since Inazuma, because that's like, you know, patch 2, right? She's amazing now. Like I really like Paimon. Perhaps not as a character, but I can see her character as like charm. Sorry.
You two... What is this tomfoolery? Has this shift in form so clouded your eyes that you no longer recognize one anymore?
Wait, you're...
Cloud Retainer?
Huh? You're the illuminated bird? But you look... human!
Yeah.
How did that happen?
Oh, donning human form is scarcely any test of one's abilities.
Well, you never done that before,
As
you
for
know.
your confusion, one merely had no reason to indulge such inclinations before.
Oh yeah. I mean, you don't really show your human body to anyone. Hold on. Something's on my screen and it's like blocking some of the footage. Alright, I think that's fine. Sorry. Continue.
So, you're indulging now because...
You need to do something in the mortal realm, right?
Well, one has made plans to pay a visit to some disciples at Liyue Harbor. Taking on a human form for such a trip is simply a way to make matters less conspicuous.
Right.
You? Worrying about keeping a low profile? You're the one who likes to pop up out of nowhere all over the place! In fact, Paimon can think of several examples, like that time when you suddenly appeared on top of a roof without any warning!
I was about to mention that Paimon, yes. I was like, well, you didn't worry about conspicuousness last time you appeared. Feels like Cloud Retainer has a reason, but doesn't want to discuss them all too openly. I almost forgot. Paimon brought you some gifts.
Hey, didn't we agree not to bring that up unless she asked?
Oh? So you have taken care to follow the proper rules of etiquette after all.
Yeah.
Most commendable.
It is something to keep in mind when you're talking to an Adeptus, you know? Cloud Retainer tries but fails to look indifferent as...
Well, this is all Paimon's got. You don't mind, right?
One has never found oneself lacking in basic comforts. On the contrary, It is the gesture that one values above all else.
Right. It's the thought behind
So
it.
long as you've shown proper respect and consideration, the quantity or quality of the gift is but a trivial matter.
This reminds me of like, like a higher up that would just like command everything and like people following his words, right? And it's not about like efficiency or anything like that, but when it comes to someone that really takes their position seriously, especially the prestige that it has, simply being listened to, simply having people, being ordered around by his own authority is what matters to him. And I guess for like a local deity like Cloud Retainer, it's somewhat similar, but it actually holds like significance, let's say.
That kinda makes Paimon feel a little guilty for trying to keep them for herself. Anyway, where were we before you reminded Paimon about the gifts?
Cloud Retainer said that she is going to visit some of her disciples. Oh yeah, I'm trying to speak slowly, by the way. I don't know if you realize that. I stutter a lot, right? Like in these last few streams, especially, like I've struggled to speak. And I used to not have that issue. So like I don't know when I become dyslexic. Yeah. But I'm trying to fix that now by speaking more slowly, thinking through my words, stuff like that.
Ah, right. So by disciples, you must mean Ganyu and Shenhe. It's also been a while since we last saw them. Maybe we can come too.
One planned to extend the invitation even if you had not raised the matter yourself. Shenhe and Ganyu should be quite pleased to see you again.
I forgot she's such a mom. Not like in a sexual way, just like she's a literal mom because she adopted two, humans there. And one is half
one would
adeptus,
first
naturally.
inquire as to the reason behind your visit here. You have cause to seek one's company?
No reason in particular.
Yeah, we just found ourselves missing you and wanted to see
Aw.
how you were doing. We were hoping you'd tell us one of your stories. Who knew we'd run into your human form while we were at it?
Right.
Is that so? If there are no
The
urgent
children are
matters
visiting.
at hand, then let us make
Auntie.
haste for Liyue Harbor. Ganyu is likely still working at Yue High Pavilion, so that shall be our first stop.
Oh, okay, Yue High. So that's how you pronounce that. I always assume that it's like one syllable, like you high or something. Well, it is still one syllable because you don't really cut that off. So Yue High. All right, cool.
Sounds great! Then let's all go to Liyue Harbor!
Oh yeah, it's just like the UE in Liyue. You pronounce all of the oh fuck, I forgot the name of it. Consonants and I forgot. What was it? The vocals? I forgot about the terminologies. Oh no, I'm a fake teacher. Oh, what is this?
Ganyu has been quite busy with work as of late.
Mm-hmm.
One can count on one talon the number of times she returns to Mount Alpha.
I forgot she's a bird, dang it.
Shenhe
I'm waiting for her
has
to
also
visit
secured
talking.
employment recently. In her correspondence with me, she wrote that she shall have no need to return for the foreseeable future.
Oh? Oh, she's lonely.
Did they think one was so easily mollified? One shall investigate everything with one's own eyes and decide for oneself if their living conditions are satisfactory.
Okay, she's that kind of parent that really wants everything, that really needs to know everything her child does or something. Alright, what is this? An elegantly assembled, mysterious mechanism. For some reason, it is hard to keep your eyes off it. It does look good. It appears to be one of Cloud Retainer's new inventions, but it's hard to tell what it could be used for. Right. There's like a lever at the back. It might be something related to a music player, perhaps. Or is it another cooking implements? I'm not quite sure. Anyway. Oh, maybe we can go... Nah, I'm gonna go to the bottom. We rarely visit Liyue these days. Liyue, right? Yeah, there you go. We rarely visit Liyue nowadays. Other than for events, so... I kind of want to appreciate the local geography and, I guess, urban landscape a bit more before we reach the quest objective. There we go.
Quit following
See?
me.
I think I can communicate just fine by simply thinking before I say anything. The pacing is a bit jarring, perhaps, but, it's better than just... being called 10 of Spades in our last Fallout New Vegas stream is quite impactful, right? It left me with quite the impression, and I don't like it. However, I don't really hold grudges or anything like that. I decided to take the best out of it and decided to fix my dyslexia. To a certain degree, of course.
We're almost at Way High Pavilion. Hey, do you think Ganyu will be shocked to see Cloud Retainer like this?
I mean, perhaps she has seen her human form in the past.
Guess
Who
we have
knows?
no idea if Shenhe and Ganyu have ever seen her in this form before. Wait, where did she go?
Probably talking to... she's back there, yeah.
Why are you just standing there, Cloud Retainer?
Is it your first time using your human form, by any chance?
Quietly now. One shall stay here. You two can go and meet with her.
Aww. Are you embarrassed?
But why? Isn't it better if we all go together?
Yeah, it might be the first time she turned into a human form, right?
If one were to proudly proclaim one's presence, Ganyu would surely profess herself otherwise unoccupied and drop everything to attend to one's visit.
Ah, okay.
One fears that would only result in her staying up all night to make up for lost time. One does not
Very
wish to
considerate.
trouble her. Conversing vicariously via you two shall suffice. Do remember to inquire as to her recent well-being. Again, do not mention one's presence here.
They could probably feel your presence regardless, but alright, I can see the sentiment.
Fair enough.
Someone's
Makes
feeding the
sense.
birds, by the way, at the
Alright
back.
then,
I
we'll
just
just
noticed
pass
that.
on your regards and...
Cloud Retainer?
Uh-oh! It was all in vain.
Oh,
This exchange is the best.
Oh, busted.
Right.
Is that lady someone you know, Miss Ganyu?
She is indeed. I'm sorry, Huixin, but could we delay the upcoming meeting for a little bit? I believe my schedule today is quite full. Although, perhaps I could move some work to later in the evening.
I would have mentioned that perhaps, you know, the Liyue Pavilion needs to train some more talents to alleviate some of Ganyu's burden, but then I remembered the 3 assistants that she has. And I think they're just doing their best. Like, the humans just can't really keep up with Ganyu, really. Maybe add more assistants. How about that?
Oh, not to worry, Miss Ganyu. I'll make the necessary arrangements right away.
Working around, like, in the field of bureaucracy is, like, one thing that I dread, right? Although it's a necessity to a certain extent in a society.
Thank you, Huixin.
Why am I suddenly talking like a philosopher? Never mind. Don't worry about my dribbles and tangents. I did it to, you know,
It's been a while, Ganyu.
to be as transformative as I can. However little that may be.
Greetings. What brings you here today? And Cloud Retainer, too. It's been quite some time since I last saw you in this form.
Oh, okay, yeah, so they have seen her human form before. Great.
you are quite mistaken. One is not acquainted with this Cloud Retainer of whom you speak. One is simply a mere mortal passerby.
Okay.
Huh?
Seems she's not buying it.
Ganyu saw right through her, yeah.
That was but a simple test.
Right.
One did not expect you to be able to recognize one so easily, especially after so many years of only seeing one's other form.
It's the presence, Cloud Retainer. Ganyu looks totally bewildered. She's thinking, why wouldn't I recognize you? I used to see you every day. How about you think my... Oh, God. Oh, no, you have offended the goat.
But recognizing you is, my responsibility as your disciple.
Right.
An apt observation.
Okay. Everything will be okay if you can please her ego, of course.
One was
I guess
simply
that's like the
passing
nature
by
of
while
Adeptus.
attending to some important business. One thought it would only be fitting to pay you a visit while in the area.
Wait, Paimon wasn't aware of any important...
Shh. Paimon, you talk too much.
Cloud Retainer's right. We've still got something super important to do, so we can't stay here for too long today.
Oh, is that so? But
Aww.
it's been so long since we last saw you.
Come on, mother. What would you like to do with your children now?
One simply desired to see you and had no intention of interrupting your work.
Oh, she feels bad.
A
Aww.
quick conversation should suffice for today. A more involved reunion should wait until you find yourself less occupied.
Mm-hmm.
I understand. That should be fine.
While one acknowledges
Good
the
for
amount of
Ganyu
work
to
that you have to
prioritize
deal with
meeting her
every
family,
day,
though.
one must also remind you to rest. Though Adepti blood flows through your veins, excessive exhaustion will still cause grave harm to your body.
Especially because you're not like a full or like purebred Adepti, so you might still feel the. Oh, well, I mean, she feels it by being drowsy. To be fair, I guess I don't need to tell them
It
there.
still makes one nostalgic to see you as you are now, respected and independent. When you were young, you
Uh-oh.
often begged one to cuddle you to sleep when you suffered from nightmares.
Cloud Retainer! Stop!
I just noticed her eyes. I've never really paid attention to Ganyu's eyes. This is great.
If you
Sorry.
insist.
I'm
You're
focusing
running
on
short on
the
time
weird
regardless,
things at times.
so one will refrain from going into each and every story. Why don't you continue your conversation? One shall simply stand by and listen.
You discussed some of your recent adventures with. Aww, we went to
Wow.
Fontaine.
You've been to so many new places since the last time we spoke.
Mm-hmm.
If you ever need anything, please just come find me at Uehai Pavilion.
Thank you.
Also, forgive me for my presumptuousness, Cloud Retainer, but if you plan to continue appearing in this form, don't you think it'd be helpful to adopt a human name?
Good point. I thought she already used the moniker Xianyun, but no.
A human name?
Wait, is it the right term for that
Huh.
moniker? I don't know.
You raise
My
a
bad.
valid point. Considering the sheer extent of one's renown, Cloud Retainer is surely too recognizable as a name.
I just want to mention this before we move forward, but the touch of like the red glasses for like a scientist or like an inventor is so good. I really like that like anime trope in particular.
You really think so? Not that you're not famous or anything, but that famous?
Well, of course. Well, I mean, if you want to go incognito, you might need a new name. Just like how Zhongli changed his name to Zhongli from Morax or Rex Lapis.
You presume to know the extent of one's illustrious achievements. One would hardly think such a thing to be possible.
Just stall, man.
Nevertheless, Ganyu's advice cannot be ignored. From this point on,
Oh, there we
when
go.
in public occasions, be sure to refer to one as Xianyun.
I was wondering how she's gonna come up with that, but alright.
Xianyun?
Xianyun?
I assume that's a reference to the full record of Pristine Pavilion. An adeptus of years past would rise with the clouds and rest with the moon. They were enlightened and wise, free and unfettered.
Whoa.
The writer referenced Master's name to
Why are we so
describe her
poetic right now?
carefree and spontaneous
Alright.
nature.
Is Ganyu a poet in secret? What the hell?
Oh, that sounds super cool! Paimon feels like only the most powerful of Adepti could rise with the clouds and rest with the moon.
Right.
Actually, those lines were originally written to describe Cloud Retainer herself.
Truly.
Huh? Wait, so you're really that powerful?
That's really rude, Paimon.
And what of it? Did you truly take one to be nothing more than a bird of bigger than average size?
Uh-oh.
Not exactly.
Paimon looked with embarrassment. That's totally what Paimon had in mind.
To be fair, Cloud Retainer rarely speaks of her past accomplishments.
Right, right.
The tales of her past can only be found in ancient texts.
Which were mostly forgotten by the populace in Liyue, I
It is
assume.
said that once, a long, long time ago, there was a severe drought in Liyue. Left with no choice, many people left their homes, while others spent day and night praying to the Adepti.
Oh, this is Guoba's or the Stove God's story, right? I still remember this.
Although I did not
That
live
event was
through
amazing,
such
by the way.
tragedy, simply reading about it is enough to gain a visceral understanding of all the pain and desperation during that time.
Right.
On top of the drought, a noxious gas also began to spread through the land. If not for Cloud Retainer's efforts, much of Liyue would be nothing more than a barren wasteland today.
Oh dear, alright.
The books had this to say about what happened.
I was surprised that her disciples would know her this much. Well, I mean, it makes sense, but still, I didn't expect this, like, to this degree.
Upon arrival, the Adeptus borrowed the wind to retain the clouds. Immediately, the clouds gathered together, and abundant rain burst forth from the heavens. Drought and plague were both driven away, and the people were saved.
I forgot that they're adeptus, right? So they don't need visions. You know, like they have their own powers. They're deities essentially. Part of those who were coveting the gnosis, to be fair, too. I keep forgetting that. And then we have dragons too, of
That's
course.
incredible!
Mortal records add embellishments to dramatize past events. One did merely what one ought, and even if one had not interceded, the other adepti would surely have stepped in to help.
I like the way she talks, right? I mean, it's archaic, sure, and it uses difficult words and vocabularies, but, you know, it allows me to learn the usage of such vocabulary, in action especially. So.
Even so, you stopped an entire drought! Can you really control the weather like the book said?
Probably some technology, like, you know, like throwing salt in the air so that water vapors will, like, you know, crumple or like curl up together. I don't know the best description of it. Clot together. There we go. Clump. There we go. Clump together, forming clouds artificially.
Oh, Paimon suddenly has a lot more respect for you. So it was Paimon's bad for calling you Illuminated Bird before. You're not too mad, are you?
At least Paimon has the capacity to admit her wrongdoings.
How laughable. A name is but a simple label we carry with us on our journey through the world. Why would one be offended by such a trivial matter?
You sure? I mean, you seem like you did.
That's a relief. In that case, Paimon will continue to call you whatever feels right in the moment.
Well, that is quite enough ancient history for now. Ganyu, have you had word from Shenhe? One has heard that she procured a job recently.
Really now?
Have you any thoughts on her workplace? And what, pray tell, of her monthly remuneration? Moreover, does she find herself overly inundated with work? Is she allowed time off during Lantern Rite?
That is a lot of questions.
But necessary ones as a concerned parent, I would say.
There is no cause for concern, Cloud Retainer. I introduced Shenhe to her employer personally.
Is it Ningguang by any chance?
Wanmin Restaurant's
Oh,
business has
okay.
been booming recently. So, with Chef Mao being swamped with customers, and Shangling still off and out in search of new recipes, I introduced Shenhe to staff the restaurant.
Oh, she staffed the restaurant? I thought there was. Oh, yeah. Shenhe has been hired to procure materials or ingredients, stuff like that. But no, she is a staff.
I see.
Is she a server?
Most excellent indeed. One has had the pleasure of being introduced to that family. Shangling is kind and astute, while her father is loyal and reliable. One has no cause to believe that they will make Shenhe's work difficult.
I would say that she is struggling in that particular work. I mean, being in the wait, what's the industry called? Ooh, fuck, I forgot. It's customer service, but something else. Oh well, I will figure it out. Don't worry.
Now, it is almost time to partake
Hospitality,
in the
there we
videos
go.
of noon. One shall visit Wanmin Restaurant in person and see how Shenhe is doing.
Oh man, I'm glad I got like I still got the vocabulary in mind. Sorry,
But didn't you just say that you had something important to do?
this is important, Ganyu.
Can that wait until after we've eaten?
You may return to your work, Ganyu. One shall see to this matter on one's own. There will be many an occasion to dine together in the future. One is certain the opportunity shall present itself most readily.
Aww.
Of course, Cloud Retainer. Please take care. Traveler, Paimon, I'll see you some other time.
See ya.
See you around, Ganyu!
I wonder why she's always swamped with work. I mean, I guess it's like the city of commerce. There's a lot of paperwork to like sort through, I suppose. But still, I don't think it's that much.
Paimon was pretty quick on the uptake there, don't you think? As soon as you mentioned important business to attend to, Paimon realized that you were just looking to cut the conversation
You're learning,
short
Paimon. Very
and
nice.
not take too much of Ganyu's time. Is Paimon right?
Yep.
No, in fact, it was not an excuse. One is indeed visiting Liyue Harbor for an important purpose.
Oh, really? Oh, never mind. For real?
The moment is
Oh,
not
fuck, I
yet
had, like,
upon us.
Ryuji
Still, the
flashbacks.
truth will be revealed to you in time.
Yep.
She really seems to be playing up the whole mysterious Adeptus thing right now. Is it because we just heard that cool story about her powers?
Perhaps. Yo, Shen is actually. This is the best.
You get what I'm saying, right?
What?
Yeah, how can I not? Not even fine food is enough to distract from the presence of a fine lady.
Oh. This is the poster girl now.
Oh, I'm far more interested in getting her details than ordering any dishes. Hey, how about you ask her?
Uh-oh.
You do it.
No. I think you should. Wait, she's coming.
The happiness of youth, you know. When you're young and dumb, of course.
What can I get for you today?
Greetings, miss. I was just wondering if you'd be willing to...
What would you like to order?
No.
2 servings of more meat to go. Oh, good chat. Bye.
Oh, man. All of that bravado for nothing. Dear God.
Shenhe!
They're actually doing pretty well. I mean, they weren't interested in buying the food. They just... they're interested in her, and then she forced them to, like, order some food, actually. Shinji does not have maxed out charisma. Hey, I mean, he's doing his best, right? I mean, you know, youth being youth. I mean, boys will be boys. What can we say? Also, welcome to the stream, Akira. Welcome. We're enjoying the story right now. Should I put more time into social? No. They would have, you know, done a good job if they were to work at the Chagall Cafe and drink some pheromone coffee or eat some pork ramen. Gotta get that coal again to your skin, you know? The charm and courage stat is not enough.
Welcome. It's been a while. May I take your order?
Oh, her tone is very flat, too.
Don't welcome us as guests and greet us as old friends in the same line. It's weird.
It's been a while, Shenhe.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and this is?
This is Miss Xianyun.
Master?
Oh.
Huh?
She of course they understood. They're her disciple.
One does not recall ever revealing this form to you before.
I knew it.
How were you able to ascertain one's true identity with such ease?
Presence again, Adeptus and all.
I've trained and lived with Master for more than 10 years. I would recognize you no matter what form you take.
No! She's swooning. Aw. What a adoring mother. I like her so much. I forgot how adorable Paimon's design was. I know, right? And while she was insufferable back in like the first 2 patch, like, you know, pre-patch, what was it? Like pre-launch, like the pre 1.0, which is in Mondstadt and of course in Liyue. But after Inazuma and, you know, forward, she becomes a great character too. Like, her characterization becomes so much better. Especially with, like, you know, the way she talks, the way she brings herself, and, like, you know, how she deals with certain situation, and, like, you know, understanding social cues better, which is pretty cool. Especially
Is
now.
something the matter, Master? Hardly. One simply learned of your employment from your letter and came to check on your well-being.
And check out the great food, too.
Hell yeah.
Indeed. It's almost lunchtime. My apologies. I'm still on the clock and can't talk for very long.
Well, get us our food then.
Well, if it isn't the Traveler and Paimon. Are you here for Shenhe?
And food.
The lunch rush isn't in yet, Shenhe. So, I've got things covered for now.
Aw, Chef Mao is the best.
Go ahead.
We
Sit
really
down
talked
and
to
enjoy
him,
some
but yeah.
time with your friends.
God damn.
I'll let you know if things pick up.
Thank you, Chef Mao.
Okay. I guess I understand. We don't really talk to Shenhe that much after her story quest, to be fair. So this is a nice change of pace. Captain Wu.
Really good.
Is it just me or there's like an increase in the numbers of NPC roaming around? Oh, there's like a... Ooh, alright. There's like a break area here. Huh. I don't think this was
It
here.
is just as one expected. The owner of Wanmin Restaurant is indeed a most reasonable and accommodating human. Still, the work here entails dealing with quite a varied group of people. Has this been difficult for you, Shenhe?
It seems like Shenhe is following a certain... How do I say that? Hold on. Let me think. Template. There we go. Template of words to choose when it comes to serving customers. There we go. Hey, my vocabulary has not failed me yet.
It's been manageable so far. I sometimes run into strange people, but I have figured out a way to deal with them.
Yeah.
Seems like you've been making progress. So by dealing with them, you mean...
Verbally.
First, I try to talk sense into them. If that doesn't work, I threaten them with violence. At this point, they usually decide they are in favor of a civil conversation.
Wait, what? You don't do that.
Oh, how should Paimon put this?
Well, to be fair, if they're like being really weird to her, then yeah. I would say that's reasonable, yeah.
Oh, a sensible plan.
Yes.
One is gladdened to see you integrate so well into human society.
Hey, if it works, you know? And being that her working for the, like the infamous restaurant, I guess it works for her.
And you, Master? How have you been?
Oh.
Simply marvelous. Though Mount Outsong has scarcely enjoyed your presence recently, one has hardly found the pleasure of one's own company to be lacking.
I
Right.
see. Just as expected of Master.
How's my audio, by the way? Like, is it too loud? Is it too quiet? Or is the game audio too quiet or something? Just let me know. What she means to say is she actually misses the two of you a lot.
I have missed Master quite a bit too.
No.
Even
What
though
is this
work has
quest
been
line?
busy lately, I've already had a conversation with Chef Mao about taking some time off soon to visit Master.
Oh.
Oh, you did? Do make note of such matters in your letters in the future. There's hardly a need to keep one in suspense.
Whoa. Her mood shot up just like that.
Hey, she's a doting parent, alright?
By the way,
Leave her be.
Master, since you are in Liyue Harbor, have you had the chance to visit Ganyu?
Oh, we did actually.
Indeed. She is similarly preoccupied with her work. There was time only to exchange a few simple pleasantries.
Ganyu told us the story of Cloud Retainer's name.
Mhm.
It was amazing. We never knew how powerful she was before.
Because we were never shown that before,
I
yeah.
see. In that case, allow me to also share a story about Master's
Oh, it's the
past.
reverse now. It used to be Xianyun, like the Cloud Retainer, just like spoiling the beans, but now it's it's her children. All right, average Shanha moment, indeed.
Oh? Is
No.
that a problem, Master? I believe this to be a good topic of conversation.
Imagine your kids wanting to talk about you, man. Oh my god.
No, not
This
a
is
problem.
like family
One
goals
was
right
simply
here.
caught off guard. But no matter. Please, proceed. One is most curious to see how much of one's own conversational prowess you possess.
Master once participated in a race against Mooncarver. After Mooncarver lost, he insisted that Master's ability to fly gave her a natural edge in such a contest.
Oh, right, because the moon cover. Yes, he can walk on air, but not really fly, right?
In response, Master agreed to forego flying in return for being able to use one of her devices in the race. Mooncarver accepted, only to find Master with a brand new device on the day of the contest.
Is she that petty? Of course she is.
Huh. What kind of device was
Oh,
it?
were you talking about like her being violent, Akira? Okay, I think I read your message a bit too late. My bad.
It was a mechanical vehicle made out of iron.
Huh?
What was it called again? Oh, an electro-powered bicycle?
She's using a scooter to race. Great, awesome.
Oh, you refer to the bicyclical Thunder Flashmobile.
Right.
One spent 49 days conceptualizing and crafting it. It need only be infused with adeptal energy, and it can cover thousands of miles in one day.
Very cool.
Oh, it boggles the mind why Mooncarver ever supposed he might best me in a contest of locomotion. Though he sprinted with all his might, he could barely keep up.
Yeah, you're challenging a guy to run, to like race against you while running, while you're on a car. Duh.
Alas, the one flaw of my mechanism lay in its weakness against mountainous terrain. One was thwarted mere seconds from victory, when it was thrown off course and failed to make it across the final stretch. Truly a most unfortunate turn of events. Anyway, do go on, Shenhe.
Her mouth is still, by the way. I think that's an issue with localization, but alright. Reject bicycles, return to giant space train. Oh wait, is this the train? Is it the Stellar Express?
Master, that was the end of that story.
Is that so?
Oh.
With you gone, one has seldom felt the desire to call upon those old fossils for another contest. What is a race without spectators, after all?
Oh, so just want to show off in front of her kids? Oh, alright, alright. She's not, that egotistical. She just wanna be. She just wants her children to be proud of her. That's sick. I didn't know
Have
that.
you been lonely, Master?
Oh, hello there. I didn't see you two there.
Lonely? Huh. At one's age, entire human generations come and go in the blink of an eye. Even one's own self-directed musings can span several days and nights.
Right.
'Tis a most foreign sentiment. The mere mention of it is preposterous.
Nah. He can accept it. She's coping. Yeah. Shh, shh.
What is the reason for that look upon your face?
No, nothing.
It's nothing.
Yeah.
It's just... Well, Paimon gained a lot of respect for you after listening to that story of you summoning the rain and everything.
Huh?
But all it took was a few words out of your mouth and it's like you're back to being that illuminated bird again.
Hey, don't say that.
Paimon's just
You
a
were
little
so
bit
nice to her
confused.
earlier.
Which one of the two is the real cloud retainer?
It's both Paimon, and that's why it made her a lot better. There we go.
To me,
Oh, almost said
they
more
are
better,
both,
like a
Master.
buffoon. Sorry.
one is the master that's widely revered by the people, while the other is the
Aw.
master that I respect and adore.
Fucking hell, this is so wholesome, man. What is this story quest?
One finds oneself exalted yet again with sweet words of praise and flattery of a most extravagant nature. You chose to exalt one with your words, yet you refuse to grace Mount Outsong with your presence for any extended period of time. One would almost question the sincerity of your estimations.
It's just lonely.
This is not to say that your words paint an inaccurate picture. One has always lived by a single ideal. Eschew all action and abide by no
Eschew?
rule.
Oh god dang, alright.
One does as one pleases
That's a
and
word?
speaks as one pleases. Others may critique or praise as they see fit. Yet one places little weight in such judgments.
She got like, what, 2 sentences of flattery from her disciple? And it's as if her ego is about to burst.
Shh, hey, it's her kids. Don't worry.
Do you have any empty tables?
Oh.
Hey there, could we get another fish stew?
It's getting busy.
I'm hearing more guests come in. I should get back to work.
What a good employee, man. Alright, Shenhe.
Alright, good luck with the lunchtime rush, Shenhe.
Mm-hmm. I'll
Oh,
try my best.
I just said that, Shenhe. That's still my words. That's nice. We get to meet 2 characters that we haven't talked with for some time. As more and more guests begin to trickle in, Paimon takes the opportunity to order a whole array of delicious dishes.
So much yummy food! Paimon's gonna feast!
Alright. Is the food to your taste, Cloud Lieutenant? Yeah, don't question her, just ask.
One is fond of all kinds of delicacies and delights in a multitude of flavors.
Hell yeah.
The dishes here demonstrate no shortage of culinary skill. Their unique flavor profile has left one more than
It's
satisfied.
Chinese cuisine, of course
In
it's good.
fact, one has been struck by quite the fit of inspiration. One has already begun to conceptualize the next generation
Oh,
of
fuck.
supreme
Okay.
cuisine
I want-
machines.
I want some Chinese takeaways now. God dang it. Oh god.
Everything's so tasty! A bit too hot at
That's a
times,
grandmother.
but still super tasty.
Right, right.
I'm sorry, miss, but our tables are full.
Shall we try somewhere else, Granny?
But it smells so delightful.
She sounds young.
Can we really not eat here? My poor legs can't go on for much longer.
I guess we can take it all for takeaway, right? I mean, surely Xianyun has the technology of portable storage.
Well, you could always check with some of the other guests and see if anyone's happy to share a table.
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
We have
I'll
to-
ask around.
We have like 2 empty chairs there. Hey, Granny.
Excuse
Yeah.
me. Would you mind letting us share a table with you? There are no empty tables left, so... Ah, well, Paimon doesn't mind. What about you guys?
I don't mind. Aww. As long as you don't mind our chatter, yeah.
Great! Thanks so much. My name is Xiyu, and this is my granny, Yuendai. Granny? Yep. Is there something wrong with that?
Not really, she looks young. That's it. That's all.
No, Paimon's just a bit surprised.
I was about to
She
say.
looks so young.
It's not like the granny model, it's like the adult woman model, but with a bit more features. Yes.
Yeah, a lot of people compliment Granny on her youthful looks, but she's actually much older than she
Uh-oh.
appears.
Did she recognize the cloud retainer? You were. I was your mother.
Granny, why don't you take a seat? Come on, it's not polite to stare.
Huh. Have we met before?
No.
Hmm.
Tis a fated meeting then. Please, take a seat.
Probably have. To be fair.
What would you like to eat, Granny? I can order for you.
I want braised earthworms.
Oh.
They always pop up out of the ground after a rainstorm.
It's an adepti, of course.
No, not this again. Granny, there's no braised earthworms on the menu.
Also, you can braise earthworms. Ugh.
Braised earthworms? Well, that sounds weird. Do people actually eat that?
Can't hurt to ask.
Right, that's what Paimon was thinking too. Need any help? Help? Oh, do you mean with Granny?
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, that's nice of you to offer. Granny has pretty bad dementia, so her
Oh.
memory's getting worse all the time.
Okay.
She's always saying things that sound kinda confusing. Actually, her memory's been bad ever since I was little.
Right.
But it's gotten so bad lately that I even have to remind her who I am every morning.
Oh no. Aw. That's too bad. What about your parents?
They died young. It's just me and Granny
Okay,
now.
fucking hell. This was wholesome and sweet, and now it's depressing again. Of course it is. It's Hoyoverse.
But it's okay. Don't feel bad. Granny loves me a lot, and I love her a lot too.
Mm.
Sure, it's hard at times, but you just gotta make the best of the life you've got. Wow, you're really tough for your age, kid.
A bit concerning too. But alright.
You're too kind.
And me? Oh, what about me?
Aw.
You're tough too, Granny. Plus, you're really gentle, and you're always there for me.
Yes.
She has a
and
unique
it's
hairpin,
hardly
by the
as
way.
if
I just noticed
forget
that.
everything. I still remember the important things. Wait, what was that really important thing again? I remember now. It was a dream. I had a dream where everything was dark.
Oh?
Someone was standing in front of me. She told me to come and find her, and that once I'd found her, I would be free.
What the Alright.
Huh? That sounds super important. But how come you've never told me about it before?
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's a weird dream.
It was
Prophetic
just
dreams?
a dream, so I forgot about it. But I'm in a good mood now, and somehow I remembered it again. You know, I believe I've had this dream a great many times. But just how many times have I had it? Now that I do not remember.
Wait, so you have a reoccurring dream where someone's talking to you?
Creepy as shit, but alright.
That sounds spooky.
Yeah.
Does that mean you're possessed?
Oh, shut up. Shh, my mom. That's rude.
Unlikely. Her eyes are clear and her breathing remains calm and level. One sees no signs of possession.
Oh, of course you would know, right? Yeah, yeah.
Are you sure?
Just Adeptus.
Who do you take me for? Is one not an adept? Am I not an expert?
Right.
You're right. Paimon almost forgot you're the expert. In that case, do you still remember what the person in your dreams looked like, Granny?
This becomes like a consultation for exorcism. This is great.
Not anymore. Although, I have a sense that she looked rather like me. But not as I am now. My younger self.
A younger version of Granny? This is
Surpassed.
just getting weirder and weirder. What is going on here?
Probably not the regular dementia, I would say.
As one said, fate must have brought us together. You may leave the situation to me.
Uh-oh, you caught her interest.
Are you sure? So, what are your names? Paimon's Paimon.
I'm Traveler.
Just Xianyun is fine.
Xianyun, okay. So, the X is an S. It's not sh, like sh, right? So it's Xianyun.
Thank you all so much for
Xianyun.
offering to help. But first, I'm sorry for asking, but, how do you want us to pay you back?
I'm not sure.
Oh, we don't need any payment for this.
Yeah, I mean, do we even get payments for anything? We're just curious about your situation and want to help if we can.
Thank you so much.
Ah, your smile is enough. Child, you've been through a lot. Oh god, I'm sad
What
now.
exactly can we do to help out this granny? All we have to go off is that dream. Where do we start?
Enter her dreams.
That is elementary. Since her dreams portray her younger self, then we shall retrace the steps of her youth.
Huh.
Once we have revisited those places, her memories will likely return.
I don't know why I didn't expect her to be able to read minds and memories. Of course they can.
Sounds like a plan. So, Granny, do you remember which places you went to when you were young?
I can get over the hairpin here. It's so like distinct.
Why, of course I do. The heavens above, the earth below, the wispy clouds, and the emerald mountain streams.
She's Adeptus, most likely.
Okay, taking that as a no. I might have an idea.
No.
Once, when I was really little, my dad told me that Granny used to be a martial artist heroine who saved loads of people from a disaster.
Uh-oh, what?
If it's true, then maybe they wrote about it in the history books or something. A martial arts heroine?
Oh, shit, are we meeting Sincho?
Chivalric traditions.
Alright.
If anyone knows about the heroes of the past, it's him. Let's go find him at the Feiyun Commerce Guild.
Sounds good.
Are you leaving already? But I'm still hungry.
Aw,
I'll go
eat
order some
first.
food, Granny. If there's nothing on the menu you especially want, I'll just get a few different things.
It seems we must part ways for now. The Traveler and Paimon are bound for the Feiyun Commerce Guild, while Yuendai and Shuyu shall remain here and partake of their lunch. As for myself, I have matters to discuss with Streetward Rambler.
Street word rambler, alright.
Street word rambler?
Oh, right.
Ping!
I forgot about that.
Precisely. Let us
I forgot
meet
about
at
the title.
Yujing Terrace once you are ready.
Okay. Meet at Eugene Terrace once you're ready, alright. Oh, wait, what? They disappeared! The customers! The granny! Sorry. Street Rambler, she says.
Quit following me.
That's one hell of a name, let's just say that. Wait. What is happening? A carrot is currently involved in other quests. What in the world? Oh! Alright, let's do that then. Oh, this guy! Dang, okay. I have to do the commission first, I guess. Sheesh. My bad. I should have done the daily commission first, but I did the event, the event thing, like some time ago, and that allowed me to skip the daily commission. That's why I didn't do it.
Quit following me.
Alright, I guess we'll be doing this now. Seems to be important now that there's like an actual like exclamation mark on the daily commission icon. Perhaps it's something important. I said that already, didn't I? This time I'm going to win. Win what? I don't know if you're aware, but there's a creative writing competition held periodically in Inazuma. I believe the name is, This Novel is Amazing! More importantly, the competition is hosted by the Yai Publishing House, a giant of the Inazuma publishing industry. I prepare for this competition by immersing myself in some Inazuma popular fiction to get a sense of what they look... Inazuma popular fiction to get a sense of what they like over there. Of course, he sparkled. Of course, I also have an entire study full of literature, and I've read every single book in there at some point in my life. So for my entry, I wrote a novel that integrates the best of Liyue and Inazuma culture. This one is a winner, I'm sure of it. I spoke with the Feiyun Commerce Guild. They're sending someone to take my entry to Inazuma and submit it in person. However, that someone has so far failed to show up. I need you to deliver the manuscript to the Feiyun Commerce Guild for me. Do you have the time? Sure. That's the spirit. Go and make me a winner. Alright. Oh, are we gonna hear the voice of Chang the Ninth? Well, I guess we already hear him. But not really in like a conversation, like a situation. Interesting, alright. Well, let's go finish this quickly and then we can return to our story quest here.
Too slow.
Yep. That looks like the Feiyun Commerce Guild. Just hand the book to that guy at the entrance. Job done. Although, Paimon really wants to know what the big deal is with this book is. Sorry. Okay, I'm good. What do you think? Shall we take a sneak peek? Nah, we shouldn't. No peeking. Alright, spoiler sport. You're right, though. We're technically not supposed to look at it without him saying so. And they will realize if we do so, so let's not do that. Where has the master gone this time? I have a book from Chang the Ninth. Huh? Seriously, he still writes? Oh, I remember now. He said something about entering a novel writing competition in Inazuma. What did he write about this time then? Last time he wrote a book about the Chi Sing and kept insisting that we publish it for him. Even without it being published, I still almost had the Millilith in my case. At least this time it's going all the way to Inazuma for a competition. They probably wouldn't be able to trace it back to me. Give it here. I'll get one of the sailors bound for Inazuma to take it with them. I don't think Chang stands a chance of winning though. I hear a novel called The Legend of Sword is all the rage in Inazuma right now. Oh yeah, it's Shincho. The author of that one is also from Liyue, though I don't know who it is. Thanks for bringing the book. Chang the Ninth had originally asked us to collect it, but had even paid up front. Please take this for your trouble. Oh, thank you so much. Shincho! I see Shincho there! Hello! What's up, man?
Huh. It's you two. What brings you here?
He sounds way different than I expected. Alright.
Shincho! Great!
Let me
we
drink,
found you.
actually. Hold
we
on.
wanted to ask you about something.
It's just some water. Oh, it's so good. Sorry. I have some problems with like parched throat when streaming for a long period of time, and now I brought my bottle of water. Boa of water. Sorry. You explained the situation to Shincho.
That's not a whole lot of information to go off of. I don't know if I can say for sure.
Anything is helpful and appreciated.
I can't pinpoint her identity from your description alone. But considering her age, I am reminded of a nameless heroine who's been featured in various chivalric novels.
Chivalric novels, alright.
Nameless heroine? That's right. The novels often speak of a great drought from 50 years ago.
Right.
As the people suffered, a nameless heroine appeared and began to clear away evil spirits in bandit camps.
Really now?
The people idolized her, but never learned her name. All they knew was that she always acted alone. Later, though, she supposedly fell in love with a similarly noble-minded exorcist from Mount Tianheng.
Huh.
They were well matched in more ways than one, often fighting together as a fearsome duo of otherworldly strength.
Okay, yeah, that sounds like straight out of a fairy tale. Alright.
After the drought ended, the heroine and the exorcist left the public eye and began living a reclusive life in the mountains. All that remained were tales of her incredible accomplishments. The way this nameless heroine faded from fame into obscurity later in life is not too dissimilar from Miss Yuendai. I hope that's somewhat helpful.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Shincho. We knew it'd be worth talking
Maybe taking her on the trip to the mountains could help.
It's nothing at all. Just something I came across while reading. I did do a bit of extra research on her story, but it was just out of personal curiosity.
I really appreciate that like some story quests actually brought up like old characters that we haven't met in a while. This is great. I like talking to Shincho.
Well, Paimon still thinks that's super cool. Oh, wait, Shincho, if you've read up on her, do you know of any places often associated with her? Let me think. In the novels, the nameless heroine always appeared near one of 3 places.
Okay.
Wangshu Inn, the area just north of Jueyun Karst, and Qingyun Peak.
Oh, like above the clouds and stuff like that. Right.
Perhaps the real-life heroine who inspired the character was also often seen near those 3 places. That would explain why those locations appear in the various novels written about her.
Thanks so much, Shincho. That's a lot of help, yeah.
You're welcome. To be honest, I found some parts of the story confusing when I first came across it. If Miss Yuendai was indeed the original inspiration for the character, she may just be able to help me put the pieces together. It's rare for a chivalric hero to fade into obscurity during their lifetime, even after retiring from the public eye. But no one ever saw or heard from the nameless heroine again. There were even
I'm sorry for
rumors
being
that
silent,
she
by the way. I'm
became
just like
extremely
absorbing
ill.
the story right now. It tends to happen when it comes to like narrative like games like this.
I've never understood why someone would go to such lengths to erase themselves from public memory. It's almost as if she was trying to hide from something. There's probably far more to the story than what's been written.
We'll be sure to
Right.
tell you if we manage to uncover the truth.
Oh yeah.
That's a deal. Perhaps, behind the truth of it all, there lies a story more fantastical than any work of fiction.
But of course, an untold story.
Paimon feels like we just learned so much from Xingqiu. A drought, a nameless
Life
heroine, a
commentary
life
from
of
Paimon,
seclusion. Wait, why does the story sound super familiar?
Right.
Oh, right! There's a drought in this story too! Xingqiu, are droughts super common in Liyue or something?
Well, they used to be. But people have long since developed methods to prevent them, like by cultivating the soil or digging canals. So while droughts do happen from time to time, they are rarely regarded as true disasters.
It probably doesn't cover the whole region.
The drought 50 years ago is probably one of the worst we've had in the last several centuries. The crops withered, the streams ran dry, and the monsters in the mountains became rabid and agitated. Countless caravans were attacked.
50 years ago, huh?
And people who lost their homes came together to form bandit groups. What started as a natural disaster soon became a human tragedy as well.
That's hence the huge population of just treasure hoarders everywhere in Liyue. I
That
guess.
sounds awful!
Indeed it is.
Yeah, and that's exactly why the nameless heroine was so beloved. She must have been someone of true integrity, to do so much for the people while asking nothing in return.
Right.
Still, as terrible as that drought was, it was nothing compared to the truly calamitous disasters that befell this land in ancient times.
Of course.
They say that back in those days, disasters were both more severe and more common. Only the strongest of Adepti could hope to dispel the ruin and devastation.
Therefore, Morax, right?
Do you have any other questions?
We're good for now. We're just going to head back and meet up with Miss Xianyun and the others again.
Right.
Paimon hopes that Granny Yuendai will be able to remember more of her past. She used to be a great hero who saved many people.
Right.
So sad that she can't recall any of it. Anyway, we'll be off now. See you some other time, Xingqiu. Thank you so much for your help.
It's no problem at all. Safe travels.
Alright, that's nice. So we're actually not following the main, like, story of Xianyun, but instead someone that might be related to her or relevant to her times, right? Interesting. Because we talked about, like, how Xianyun, like, you know, saved the land by, like, manipulating the climate, really.
Too slow.
So now we have another part of that story where, like, oh, there's actually someone that's been working behind the scenes that takes care of the human issue, right? Because Xianyun takes care of the climate.
I have recorded the tune that you requested. I hope it will be of help to you.
Ooh, we got like a musical disc over here. All right.
Oh, thank you.
Sorry.
Straightward, Ping, what has amused you so?
Oh, it's no serious matter. I was just reminiscing about the last time I saw you in this form. Time has wrought such change in this world, and yet you appear just the same as ever.
Madame Ping's voice actor is actually like really good at like voicing like old characters like this. This is amazing.
Time has little bearing on one's existence, nor has one keenly felt its effects whilst dwelling at Mount Outsong. Nevertheless, Ping, one would like to seek your counsel on a personal matter.
Oh?
Oh, why so formal all of a sudden? I must say, you're making me a little nervous. What is it?
Well, the inquiry is as such.
Uh-oh, and we arrived.
Approximately
Okay.
how much more would one need to afford a comfortable life in the harbor, not unlike the one that you yourself lead.
Huh. Oh, she wants to stay here? Because she wants to be with her children because she's alone in the mountains.
It does not require as much as you may think. Still, do you mean that...
Cloud Retainer, Madam Ping! What are you two talking
God
about?
dang it, we came at the worst time.
Nothing save for some trivial matters. Have you unearthed any useful details?
Indeed.
Xingqiu has a theory, but let's save it for when Chuyu and Miss Yuendai have joined up with us again.
Shuyu and Yuandai soon arrive at the scene. Paimon relays Xingqiu's theory.
Do not be troubled, young lady. Here, have some tea.
Thank you so much. What do you think, Xiyu? Does it match up with what you know of your granny? According to the story, the nameless heroine eventually fell in love with an exorcist from Mount Tianheng. Maybe that's my grandpa.
Right.
I don't have many memories of him, but there was this one time I found a box in our attic full of a bunch of weird sigils.
Like permission? Like sigil of permissions, right? Seems like the stories were on the right track. We should probably pay a visit to the 3 places mentioned in the books. Yeah,
I think
definitely.
so too. Granny might remember something once she's returned to a familiar place.
Oh, what happened?
What marvelous tea. I can taste the dew's sweetness in this cup. It's as if I was taking a stroll in the mountains, thoroughly one with nature and at peace.
Quite the poetic people we're meeting today. All right.
Is that so? Then please drink as much as you like. There's no need to hurry. At our age, it's always nice to slow down and take the time to appreciate pleasant conversation among friends.
Oh, ain't that nice?
Thank you.
Her voice is kind of weird to me, but all right. Let's rest here for a little while then.
Okay, since we have the time, can I ask you something?
You wanna play?
Sure thing.
What is it?
What would you like to know? I have a secret I want to tell you. Let's go talk over there.
Are you an adeptus? Is that the secret? What is happening? Alright.
Too slow.
This is a nice place, man. Look at this. I rarely hang out here. No reason to, but dang. Look at the ponds.
What's wrong,
The lily
Shiryu?
pads.
Well, I've been kind of meaning to ask ever since we started talking in the restaurant, but are you guys all adepti in disguise?
Oh god, she shakes. Her voice is shaking.
Oh, about that.
Why do you say that?
Well, you guys just seem super special. Plus, I think I might have heard Miss Xianyun call herself an adeptus.
Damn it, Xiyu is sharp.
Must have been a slip of the tongue. Xianyun, since you were the one who, misspoke, maybe you can explain to Xiyu here what you really meant by that.
One is indeed an adeptus. Is that of some concern to you?
Huh?
I knew it.
I knew it. You don't sound surprised at all.
Well, one time when I was a little kid, I saw a pure white illuminated crane.
It's her.
I had this super high fever, and Granny wasn't around. I was feeling all icky and gross. But then this snowy white crane flew down from the sky.
I knew it. Xianyun is her mother. No. Well, not literally, but still.
She put me on her back and flew me to her cool Adeptus house and fed me some sort of magic potion.
Huh.
When I woke up, I was already back in my bed and my fever was gone.
It's her.
I really wanted to thank her, but I was too sleepy to stay awake, so I never got the chance. So, I just kind of wanted to ask if maybe any of you have ever met an Adeptus like that? A pure white illuminated crane? The only two we've ever met are blue and white and black and brown.
Oh, but it's a pure white one. Oh, wait, is this Guizhong? The oh no.
Have you ever met one that's pure white, Cloverton?
Uh-oh.
Never has one met an adeptus with such features.
Huh.
One surmises such a description is but a hyperbolic embellishment that oft results from narrative accounts.
Huh.
That's weird. Was it really just a dream then? Well, even if it was just in my head, it doesn't matter that much anyway. All I really want is to help Granny recover her memories.
Uh-huh.
I'm really grateful for all your help.
Maybe it's her from when she was young. Who knows?
Leave it to us! Now that we know the 3 locations,
Xianyun,
we just need to visit them one by one. Let's go to Wangshu Inn first.
Alright,
Okay,
just the easy
I'll go
path.
get Granny.
I don't know how we can carry Granny to Wangshu Inn. It's pretty far. She was complaining about her back earlier. Her rock cycle is adorable. Alright. Oh, immediately go to Wangshu Inn now? Alright. That's fast. Look at how far this is. What's that about? Weak bones? Alright, let's do this one. Oh, cutscene.
Wang Shu Inn. Wang Shu
Let me drink again.
Inn.
Let me do it at auto so that we don't have downtimes and stuff.
Do you
Sorry.
remember this place, Granny?
Yes. The fish here is very delicious, and if you look out into the distance, you can always spot a bird that's been left behind by its flock. I believe I used to have a room here. It had a window. Yes, I spent a lot of time looking out that window. Which room was it again? Let me look.
There's a room?
I'll come with.
It's an inn, I guess, but I've never really seen like bedrooms and such.
Paimon's still having some trouble understanding what she's talking about, but if she's so familiar with this place, that must mean she lived here, right?
For a
Wait.
time, perhaps, yeah.
Huh?
What's up?
Whoa!
Shell!
What are you doing here all of a sudden? You scared the living
We were
daylights
meeting
out of
everyone in
me.
this quest, huh?
I sensed a non-human presence and decided to come take a look. If you're here, then there's likely no trouble afoot. I suppose there's no cause for concern.
Alright.
It's been a while, Cloud Retainer. I see you have returned to your previous form.
You've met her in this form before.
I have indeed. I fought alongside her in this form on many occasions during the Archon War.
Ah, okay.
Oh, wow! What was she like during the war?
Okay, so we're like learning about Xianyun
Oh,
through
wait,
his.
let Paimon take a guess. Was it anything like this?
Oh?
Behold,
Oh,
the
what the
glory
fuck?
of one's newest invention, the Bang Bang continuous fire mechanism.
God.
Hands up and surrender, or be prepared to face the full might of the Adepti.
They went all out with the production quality here, huh?
An impressive imitation.
Impressive.
Paimon knows her all too well.
Even so, Cloud Retainer was not always as ostentatious as you describe. You may be unaware, but her talent with Adepti sigils is just as formidable as her skill in mechanics.
Oh, right.
The Archon War reached its peak after Guizhong's death. The Cloud Retainer who fought beside me in those devastating battles was taciturn and solemn, only speaking when she had to activate her sigils.
A cloud retainer who barely talks? Paimon can't picture it. But what happened after that? If you were so powerful in your human form, why did you decide to take up your bird form again?
I guess it was unnecessary. Who knows?
Once one had bid farewell to the world of mortals, what use would one still have for such a shape? When dwelling between mountain and forest, away from the struggles and troubles of the mortal world,
Do we just get in the way?
mortal form is hardly the most fitting of choices.
Right.
After the war, Cloud Retainer retired to Mount Outsong, only revealing herself to the occasional visitor, and always in her avian form.
Ah, okay.
Although I do believe there was an occasion some 30-odd years ago when she decided to don her human form.
Oh.
I believe it was for the purpose of...
Oh, I see the hut there. I just noticed that.
One believes there is little need to relive bygone matters.
Okay.
Granny, are you okay?
Is it because of her?
Back then, at this place,
Perhaps this conversation should end here. I shall take my leave now.
So the inhuman presence is the grand.
Should you encounter any trouble, you need only call my name.
Thanks, Xiao.
However, given that you are traveling with Cloud Retainer, I trust you are in good hands.
His color scheme is amazing, by the way. I just like want to mention that. Holy shit. Oh, he's gone.
Everyone, I think Granny is finally beginning to remember her past.
Uh-oh.
Slowly now, calm your mind and recount what has been recalled.
a long time ago, I stayed here to recuperate from my illness.
Ah.
So what Shinjo said was true! You did fall ill! Was that why you went into hiding?
Probably for like treatment in the mountains, right?
I don't remember. I'm very sorry, but I can't even remember the name of my illness.
Elazar?
The only thing
Elazar,
I
right?
can
Elazar.
remember
That's Elazar.
is that it took
Oh,
a great toll on me.
That's sick!
And there was no cure for it.
It connects, bro.
I was confined to my room in Wangshu Inn, where I spent many days unconscious.
It's gotta
I'd come
be.
to every once in a while and stare at the migrating birds outside the window. It was a solemn sight. I remember crying, but I'm not even sure I knew why. One day, I met a traveling merchant.
That's her.
Upon hearing of my illness, he sold me a bottle of soul-revitalizing tea pills.
Tea pills?
He told me that the pills were concocted using Adepti blood and could be used to alleviate my symptoms. Sure enough, I made a full recovery. My illness remained dormant for several decades after that.
Oh wait, is this like the same case as it was with the that one quest from hold on, I'm trying to remember. The one in Jing's village. There's that one family that was playing around with like Adepti remedy. Oh, was it Baiju? Baiju's quest, right? Yeah, because of like the alchemist and stuff like that. Okay, I still remember. Holy shit, yeah. So, below Qingse village, it hides like a remains of an old like a dead god or something, and we had to cleanse that along with wait, was it Baiju? I actually forgot, but it's that one. I still remember that. Holy shit, it connects to this. Holy, I love this so much. Was it even Baiju though? Well, it has to do with remedies, probably, right? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so the dementia you are suffering from now is actually...
Wait, but if your illness remained dormant for several decades, are you saying that what you're going through now is just a relapse of what happened all those years ago?
Right.
And it was all thanks to the pills that you managed to keep the symptoms in check? Paimon's brain kinda hurts. Do you remember anything else?
Maybe the inhuman presence was the presence of the dead god's blood, right? Adepti's blood. That was circulating in her body right now. But of course, because of the how do you say that? That condition that all like long-lived creatures has. It's not withering, it's something else. Corrosion, there we go. That also Zhongli suffers from along with like Ashdaha. And of course the karmic debt or something like that.
I'm sorry,
remember.
I don't. Oh, if only I wasn't so useless.
This is sick, dude. I'm so glad I remember that questline. Holy shit.
Hey, you're not useless. You've done so much for me. Watched me grow up. Raised me. How could you say that about yourself?
My god, Shuyu, what the hell? This is so mature.
Oh, fret not, dear child. Granny was just a bit frustrated. That's all.
The recovery of a person's memories is a gradual process. Finding pieces of one's past is always superior to not finding anything at all. Let us make haste to the next location.
Okay.
Next location. Next location. Oh, why don't we go to the area north of DeviantArt next?
Yeah.
There isn't really a landmark there, so where should we start? Oh, Paimon's got it. Let's check out the houses in the area first.
Right.
After all, if she was there for any length of time, then she would have stayed somewhere, right? Oh, Paimon's really got her thinking
Hold
cap
on.
on today. At this rate, we'll recover all of Granny Wendai's memories in no time.
Okay. I thought I kind of mistook like maybe it was the Ainsliff quest, but it's actually Baiju. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Baiju, because Baiju was looking for like the elixir of eternal life or something, right? And that involves the Adepti, and that's how we get to know like, oh yeah, this is what he's dealing with or something. I'm pretty sure it was Baiju. I might be mistaken though. Sorry, I was still thinking about like that quest line that I mentioned. Right, Xianyun Karst. There's multiple of them. Okay, maybe we can take like an alternative route, right? Instead of like teleporting around like the typical player would do. Let's fly around and find out for ourselves.
Behold!
Behold! Let's just fly around here. Yeah, it's been such a long time since the last time I've been exploring this area. This is pretty good. I love this. The city? Okay, the settlement is actually like already back in business, I guess. Not really. No, never mind. It's dilapidated still. Huh. I don't know why that's the case, but alright. Like a fishing village that's been like abandoned for like several years already. There we go. That's a pleasant gliding stuff, right? What is this then? Oh, hello.
Whoa, why are there so many treasure hoarders here? Guess it's time to round up the bad guys.
Come here, buddy. Yeah, Jin is the best. Oh, Del died. What is this then?
Do you remember anything about this place, Granny Wenda?
Oh no, Zhongli's pillars there.
Let me think. I feel like I've been here before, but I don't think I stayed here too long. I might have just rested here briefly before continuing on my way.
A child was born out of the pillar.
Got it. That's okay. There are still plenty of other places we can check.
Yeah. So you
Wait
simply
a
have been here
second.
before, yeah.
If I remember correctly, I believe I brought... Ah, yes. I brought some sweet snacks with me.
Oh?
Go on, take some. You need to eat a lot if you want to grow big and strong.
Oh, there's a treasure hoarder there. Hold on.
Thank
Let me
you.
do this one.
Then Paimon will help herself.
Got it.
Shine down!
Shouldn't take too long, right?
Solidify! The wind rises.
Hell yeah. 18,000 damage, holy shit, what the fuck? I forgot how powerful the Wanderer is. Alright. We're actually closer to that one? I'll just go here first, maybe. Or maybe not. Who knows? Oh, I remember struggling to like get like... I can't
following
speak.
me.
I remember struggling to like get around this place because of how like vertical it is. And I remember this is like one of the first few places that I visited as Klee.
Too slow.
Oh, hold on. Can I do anything with this?
Stabilize.
Nice. Oh, we forgot about that one.
Squall and Fury.
Nice. Alright. I didn't expect like some just laying around still. I'm sorry, I need to try to speak more slowly again. Ah, it happened again, man. I don't know what happened. I haven't played her quest yet. Is it good so far? It is good. We get bits and pieces of like her lore, so that's actually awesome. And some of like Leeway lore too.
Paimon sees an abandoned house. Why don't we take a break over there?
This is your house now.
This place... It's...
Uh-huh. It's your house, right? You live in the mountains.
Did you remember something, Granny? I remember.
Oh?
Show you. This is where your father was born.
This is your old house!
It was a moonless night. I had been injured, so your grandpa was supporting me.
Uh-huh.
We fled together with some being in the fog behind us in hot pursuit.
Oh shit, alright.
I had exhausted my strength when the labor pains came on, so we took refuge in this house.
Oh, it's not your house, but it's
grandpa
like a...
set up a barrier outside, but neither of us knew if it could hold the monsters back. I remember that night. I remember falling to my knees, reciting a prayer over and over. I alone am the source of this sin. Punish me as you wish for forsaking my oath, but
Oh, what is
spare
that
my
oath?
innocent child.
Sin? Oath? Did you do something wrong?
She probably doesn't remember the exact details, but yeah, oh shit, alright. This is something
I
serious.
don't know. I don't remember. I only remember praying in the darkness with all my strength until the sun finally rose again and the fog cleared out. Eventually, the house was filled with the sound of my baby's first cries.
Aww.
That baby was your father. I remember I clutched him tight to my chest and wept tears of joy. It was the first time I'd ever felt such happiness.
This is like
in my
super
life.
serious stuff, by the way. I thought this was to be like, oh yeah, wholesome trip to Leeway, right? But no, holy shit.
My dad?
He was my pride and joy, and so are you.
Oh, she remembers
Shiryu.
now.
You're so much like him, and I love you both so much. But you're always going to be different from me. Why? Just what did I do?
It's a process, you and I. Don't worry.
I don't care what you might have done, Granny. You'll always be the person I love more than anything.
Aw.
You're too sweet, Shuyu.
Yeah.
I'm lucky to have you with me. If not for you, I would not have had the courage to come here, to try to remember what I had forgotten. All right. Let's not stand around any longer. There's one place left, yes? Let's go take a look.
Okay.
If one recalls
Interesting.
correctly, the next place should be Xianyun Peak. You and
It's far
how
away.
fares your health?
I may be a bit slow, but I'll do my best to keep up. I'm
Oh, hold on.
sorry
I saw
to
that.
keep everyone waiting.
Oh, just a regular switch.
Climb
flower?
on. I shall carry you to the top.
Okay.
Oh, such lightness of weight.
All
Uh-oh.
those who grow old grow frail in the end, do they not? First, you lose your memory.
What is
then
this talk? Oh
your
my god, it's so
health.
depressing.
Eventually, you end up losing everything.
Fuck.
My only wish is to depart this world with a lucid mind, to free myself of this torment and the burden it places upon others.
Oh, you are not a burden, Granny.
Fret not. You have my aid in this endeavor.
Just Xianyun helping her, like her fellow parents, you know. Hello. Hello, Viper. Welcome to the stream, my friend. We're doing Xianyun's story quest right now, as the title suggests. Hope you enjoy your
Follow
stay.
me.
Do let me know if there's any audio issue or video issue for that matter. I'll try to fix it right away. Just to make sure that your viewing experience is
wind
as
rises.
good as it can be. Like what? Huh? Oh, this is like that one ravine that's like super like misty or whatever, or super foggy as you say. I actually don't really go here at all. Rather, there are some treasure chests just left like laying around there or something.
Quit following me.
But yeah, I'm taking this chance to just roam the area and explore a bit. We found a treasure chest earlier. We rarely go to Liyue these days, as I said it before, so maybe, you know, why not take the opportunity to just stroll around and enjoy the world exploration.
Behold!
Who are you? Have I talked to you? I don't think I have. Chi Lang. Herb Gatherer. Hey there! Gee, you look as fit as a fiddle. Can't say I don't envy you. Who are you? The name's Chi Lang. I'm nobody. Oh. Is it Chi Lang or is it like Chi Lang? I'm nobody special. I just come here to pick herbs. I used to spend all my time down at the One Book House, devouring every book on the natural world I could get my hands on. I never thought that knowledge would actually come in useful for earning a living. Aw. I know every herb and its use off by heart now. Even Boo Boo Pharmacy buys its medicine. Ooh, really? Okay. It's taking its toll on me, though. All this time spent bent over picking herbs has done my lower back in. Now it hurts every time I bend down. Oh, God, I know that feeling, man. Fuck. It's HNP, isn't it? Something about, like... What the fuck is this? Wait, did I miss this? Viewing cars is where the Adepti dwell, so perhaps this is the abode of one, but there seems to be nowhere to enter. Yeah. Is this Monk Carver's place?
Quit following me.
It is, isn't it? It is Monk Carver's. Okay. Never mind. I know who this is. What is this then? Oh, this is the target practice, huh?
The wind rises.
And then I guess we just do that.
Rise!
Help with the height and then go there. There we go. Oh, just like flying up actually does damage to this running, huh?
You even want this?
Yo, Skyward Blade? Hell yeah. Okay, what is this place then? I think your Genshin volume is higher. Can't hear your mic that much? Really? Okay. Apologies. How about now? This is quite loud, would you say? Wouldn't you say? Is it just me or that hat is very weirdly placed on him? Yeah, it seems like it's just plopped on top of him. Not big of an issue though. Hey Giga, Hello, Yeria. Welcome to the stream, my friend.
Does this place feel familiar to you, Granny One
We're doing Xianyun's quest, story quest right now. We have 4 story quests that needs to be done before Natlan comes. We're doing one of them right now.
Let me see. How strange. Have I
Sorry.
lived here before?
Take your time.
When we were at Wangshu Inn and the abandoned house earlier, though I couldn't remember everything, I still felt a sense of familiarity. I could easily picture myself in those places. But here, I don't have that feeling. Perhaps I did come here in the past, but it just didn't leave a strong impression on me.
Maybe that's the memory that you have paid as the cost for your cure or something.
But did the stories get it wrong then?
No. We can expect them to get everything right, but... No, there might be something more at play in this.
Yeah, that's true. But they're also the only thing we have to go off of.
Yeah, again, do not discount the sources that we currently have.
Paimon was hoping this place would jog Granny Yuendai's memory just like the others.
I'm sorry to disappoint you too.
Aw, see? Look at what you've done, Paimon. Shut up. Oh, it's better now. Alright, glad to hear. Yeah, just let me know if there's any, like, similar issues in the future too, so I can solve it right away.
It's alright. We're not going to give up yet. We'll figure something else out. Just you wait.
I hope I'm doing pretty well with, like, preventing myself from stuttering again, by the way. I try to think a lot more about what I want to say before I speak now this time around. Ooh, what are the other 3? The other 3 quest line. So, of course, Xianyun is one. And the ones next after that, so... Chiori, that's one. Saino's second story, which just appeared. Of course, it's Arlecchino, right? I believe there's one more that I forgot about. We'll see. I will show you the quest page.
Thank you. If only I could remember.
It's okay, Yuandai.
Huh? That way. What's that mountain?
It's Cloud Retainer's abode.
Oh, let Paimon look! Huh? Isn't
Yeah.
that Mount Outsong? Looks like we've come full circle.
Right.
Mount Outsong. Mount Outsong.
Granny, are you okay?
Mm.
Don't push yourself, Granny. It's okay if you can't remember. You shouldn't do something that makes you sad.
Mount Outsong, What am I really?
Mount Outsong holds some familiarity to you?
It does, but I can't go back.
Are you feeling unwell?
My head, it feels all heavy and dizzy. What is wrong with me?
This is some Adeptus or like Abyss tomfoolery right here, man. Holy shit. Oh my god, Chiori, I haven't done second Sinus either. Yeah. I mean, that's like the last one, right? That's like the most recent one. I'm gonna try and finish like the rest first. Ah, I thought you would have finished Father's quest. Not yet. That's why I'm like in pain right now, because I really want to ascend her levels and like build her up. But I can't because I haven't unlocked her like ascension material yet, so like it's gonna take some time. But we'll get there. Hopefully before Natlan comes too. Aww.
Could... Miss Xianyun, is there anything you can do?
Let us go to Mount Outsong.
Yeah.
But...
Fret not, all will be well. You and I, you have already given more than enough to the pursuit of this endeavor.
Yeah, the fact that she doesn't remember anything about this place despite living here means that, or the possibility that she lived here, which means that this is the core, the center, the source of her issue right now.
You may leave the rest to me. I've prepared something that can aid you in suppressing the fear in your heart and restoring your lost memories. It currently resides at Mount Outsong.
Oh?
Wait, really? When did you do that?
I never leave anything to chance. All will reveal itself when we arrive.
You forgot how capable Miss Xianyun is, Paimon. You can jump to my world if you'd like, Giga. Then you can grab the ascension materials. Just say the word. Oh shit, alright. Thank you. Thank you for the offer. Oh, this is her technology of like allowing people to fly around. Damn, alright. No wonder she's so comfortable in the mountains. She's a bird. And her skill proves that fact every time. Yeah, I will do that after I'm done with this questline. How about that, Gideon? Thank you so much for the offer, man. I do need that essential material. But I can't be spoiled, you know? I don't want to be spoiled with the story. That's why I've been, like, refraining myself.
Come on, just tell Paimon already! What's this thing you've prepared?
Is it this thing?
Here, this is it.
Right.
Huh? But isn't this the mechanism that you were tinkering with when we first got here? Oh, is it another invention of yours?
Obviously.
Precisely. A recent one at that. I am most pleased with the result. I call it the Suspensus Somnium mechanism.
Okay.
It periodically releases a soft breeze, which when paired with a gentle adeptal tune, can help the listener subconsciously
alright.
relax and even enter a semi-hypnotic state.
It's like a therapy tool.
Soothing agitation and anxiety,
Aww.
relieving exhaustion and insomnia.
It's for her own
Its
use.
potential uses are numerous indeed. And of course, it can also aid in the recovery of lost memories.
Sure, I'm down. I'll be around. Alright, thank you, Edia. Let's finish this quickly then.
Whoa, what a cool gadget! But if you had it all along, why did you keep it to yourself until just now?
Well, everything has a time to be revealed, Paimon.
We could have come to Mount Altsong right off the bat and saved Paimon a lot of floating.
Brother, we're trying to help her. We need to be sure of her condition, Paimon.
How preposterous.
Yeah.
Had Yuendai not recalled much of her past through her own efforts, the device would have nothing to draw upon.
Yeah, like a bucket on a well, like you can't really grab a water without the water, right?
We Adepti
We dig the
can
hole
only
first.
help those who first resolve to help themselves. Had she lacked such determination and strength of character, one would have little to offer in way of assistance.
Paimon thinks she gets it now. Hey, what's that other thing?
As previously mentioned,
Oh, this
a
one.
gentle adeptal tune is required to take full advantage of the mechanism. One secured such a tune from Streetward Rambler.
Oh yeah, because
Only with her melodies can
Madame
the
Ping
mechanism
played
reach
music
its
too in the
peak
past.
power.
Because Madame Ping was like the bard one, like the bard from the legends, from the guy from Fontaine, right? That fell in love with someone from Springville, I'm pretty sure, like the Oceanid. I keep forgetting about that story, by the way, but I did it. I still remember the quest line. Sorry, the way I remember things in the past is by, snapping my fingers. I guess it's my therapeutic state, I guess. I really like doing this. Sorry. No rush, no rush. I'm enjoying your stream while having dinner. Oh, thank you. Glad to hear.
Oh, Paimon can feel what you mean. Paimon's body feels light as a feather. It's as if she's lying down on a warm patch of grass after a super satisfying meal.
Ooh. God, her yawn is getting worse, but each time we heard it.
And you, Yuendai, is the mechanism helping you to relax?
Just sleeping.
It appears she has already succumbed to the depths of reverie. Come, join one on this side. We shall give her some time to herself.
Oh, she's gonna relive her past life in her dreams, man. That's where it helps you recall. Yeah. We have our own ways, and I guess this guy's like, come on, work, damn you. Come on, brain juice. Run for me. I use my middle fingers to do that, by the way. My right thumb and middle finger.
The drought is over. But why do you look like you want to cry?
Aww.
The potion. It's nearly run its course.
I've never regretted meeting you. Not even for a second.
Aww.
Please. Please, no.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna cry now. Fuck!
Have you forgotten? This is the world you left behind. One of gentle breeze and morning dew.
Sorry.
Perfectly
I'm joking about it, but
betwixt
this is
the
really sad.
realms of heaven and earth.
Betwixt means between, right? Like, in between, but more archaic form of it. Betwixt the realms of heaven, like between but intertwined or something, right? Straddled, yeah. Stuck. in between the realms of heaven and earth. God damn.
This is your home. This is where you belong. You should have never left. The you of the past, the me from not that long ago. We should have never.
She was Adeptus. I knew it. What in the world is this? No. Sorry.
So that is the truth. No wonder this place is so familiar.
You were an Adeptus.
Granny! Granny, are you okay?
Cloud Retainer.
Your memories have returned.
Wait, did you just call her by her full name? Does that mean
It's an Adeptus.
you already knew each other?
Yes. I now remember everything. Everything.
Granny, please don't cry.
No.
I'm here. I'm here.
Dude, why? Oh man, this turn. Okay, this is still wholesome, but god damn it, why is it so sad every time?
Oh, don't worry, my dear child. Granny is fine. I'm so sorry, everyone. You've gone to so much trouble on my behalf. It's all come back to me now. The most important thing that I had forgotten was the truth of what I once was.
One can sense the guilt that now plagues your conscience. Reclaiming a truth long buried is sure to come with a myriad of complex emotions. Perhaps one should recount the story on your behalf while you compose yourself.
Ooh, she knows then. The way Xianyun speaks just now sounds like the narrator from Baldur's Gate 3 because I pirated that game to play. It was super cool. I need to know if it ran, and then I just can't stop playing. It's the same with Skyrim too, by the way.
No, it's okay. Now that I've remembered, I must face my memories head on. Shuyu, everyone, I cannot thank you enough for all your help. I'm ready to tell you my story, if you're willing to listen.
Alright.
Please, Granny, don't force yourself. What happened in the past doesn't matter. I love you more than anything. Nothing you say can change that.
What's wrong, Shuyu?
I know, dear child. My feelings for you are exactly the same. It is for this reason that you deserve to know the truth. Some time ago, I made a terrible mistake. One for which I could never atone.
Is this the sin that you mentioned in Xianyun Karst?
Right.
What happened?
I am, in truth, not a human being. My real form, one that I held for centuries, was that of a wild crane.
So you're not just an Adeptus, you were just an animal. Spirit animal thing.
I spent many, many years living on Mount Outsong, bathing in the soft breeze and drinking the sweet dew of the mountains. At some point, I somehow gained wisdom and sentience. The Lord of the Mountain, Cloud Retainer, became aware of my existence and began to share many stories with me. She even passed on the secret of cultivation to me.
I heard dog barking. I'm not sure what happened there. Hold on, sorry, forgive me.
Though she never took me on as a formal disciple, I always saw her as my master. Whenever she took out her tools to work on mechanisms or new inventions, I would also stand next to her and watch.
It's your little friend from the past, Xianyun.
I even contemplated completing my training and becoming an adeptus in my own right. I followed her teachings, and time gradually passed us by. Until that fateful day 50 years ago.
50 years ago?
During the drought that struck Liyue?
That's right. Master regaled me with many stories of her past deeds. From them, I learned how she had saved people from a similar crisis in the past. She was the one I looked up to the most. More than anything, I dreamt of becoming an adeptus like her. I wanted to travel the land like she had, relieving suffering wherever I went. but I was still far from being a real Adeptus. I possessed no ability to take on human form and fit in with the crowd. Once she learned of my desires, Master prepared a special dose of human mimicry potion for me.
That's why she wanna. Oh, okay.
She warned me that the potion's effects would only last 10 years, and if I were to fail to return to my original form at the end of that time, I would forever forget my past as a crane and become something neither human, beast, nor Adeptus.
Oh no. So that was the source of your dementia all along.
But you never turned back into a crane.
Was it because of Grandpa?
Indeed, I fell in love. Though he was human, he had spent his entire life training on Mount Tianheng. When we met, it was not only my first foray into the world below, but his as well.
Alright.
Although clumsy and impulsive as he was, you'd think he was the real strange bird among the two of us. But still, just like me, he cared deeply about the world and wanted, more than anything, to cleanse it of all pain and suffering. I could not help but fall for him. But my time continued to tick away. Those 10 years passed by in a flash. Yet I did not want to leave his side, so
Oh?
Oh no. What happened next?
You didn't kill him, did you?
I committed an offense. I wanted to stay with him, even if it meant living a life full of pain and suffering, even if it meant that I would eventually turn into a monstrosity. I knew I had betrayed Master's hopes, but I was too ashamed to face her. So I wrote her a long letter instead and asked someone to leave it outside her abode. I was convinced that she would not support my decision, and I lacked the courage to speak to her face to face. In my shame, I fled and tried to hide from the world, such that no one would be able to find me again.
It's like the newest heroine hit herself up. Oh, yeah.
But that was only the beginning of my troubles. I began to suffer from a strange illness. My memories became hazy and confused, and I could no longer keep myself awake. I understood that my pain was caused by my refusal to return to the life I was fated to lead. Along with my memories as a crane, I soon forgot the true cause of my suffering as well. I knew only that I had committed a sin. All I could do was pray for forgiveness, even if I had long forgotten what needed to be forgiven. Looking back, I was beyond lucky to have come across that traveling merchant at Wangshu Inn. It was such a fortunate coincidence that we were there at the same time. If it weren't for those soul-revitalizing tea pills, I probably would have...
Yeah, that's the curse itself, really.
Granny, what's wrong?
Coincidence? Why did I ever think it was a coincidence? Tea pills concocted using the blood of an Adeptus? No, it couldn't be. Master, don't tell me. Back then, that merchant was actually...
Is it you? What?
Human custom would dictate the conferral of gifts to be in order when one's progeny is wedded.
Wow, fucking god. What the fuck, bro?
Consider the pills a symbol of one's best wishes.
No.
So when I tried to conceal my name and mistakes from the world and
Okay, that's a
hide
plot twist I
myself
didn't
away
see
in
coming.
perpetuity, the only person I managed to deceive was myself. You knew where I was all along.
Aw, man, my theory about the, you know, like the corpse of the dead god, like the blood from the dead god was a mistake. I was like, oh shit, it was that! The sickness! Nah, it was that. It wasn't that, it's just Cloud Retainer being a good pal.
One still remembers when you were but a fledgling. You possessed a certain fondness for a particular game. You would hide yourself among a group of wild cranes and ask one to pick you out from among the flock. One found you with such ease every time. 'Tis a truth most evident. One always recognizes one's own, no matter what form they may take.
Okay, so like, she really appreciates that other people recognizes her like in any form, and now because she's doing the same with everyone else, so she feels comfort from. Oh my god, this is great. I love this.
Wait! Paimon's confused!
I mean, there's no need to be confused, Paimon.
So, Cloud Retainer, you found Yuendai again? But how? When? And what happened after that?
Well, we can ask that later.
Perhaps it is now time for one to recount
Cutscene?
the rest of the tale.
Please, cutscene, please. Your verse, cutscene, please, cutscene. Yo, cutscene, please. Yes. Shh. Please don't lag on me. Please don't lag. I swear, please don't lag. Please. It didn't lag last time, but please don't lag again anyway. Ah, it's not a cutscene. Boo. Sorry. Oh, this is like the Xianyun
One was
aesthetic.
furious upon receiving your letter. Seized with anger, one set out to bring you to your senses.
Okay.
Skyward! Scatter!
Oh, this is so cool, man. Xianyun is so good. What is this? Oh, this is the old Liu. What the fuck? Oh my god, dude. This is the piece of the past. Holy shit, where is this? I love this so much. Sorry, I got way too excited.
In truth, one had more than a few misgivings about your chosen partner. As an exorcist, his talent was lacking. One could hardly say his skill with sigils was any better. But soon, one came to appreciate the devotion he bestowed upon you during your illness. He never uttered a complaint and rarely left your side. Unwilling to begrudge someone of such character, one decided to overlook his aforementioned deficiencies. Glaring though they may have been, wishing to grant you a life without regrets, one gathered many divine ingredients and used one's own blood to create a form of medicine. Though imperfect, it managed to suppress the more dire effects of your illness.
Bro, what is this?
As
This
for
is
how
sick.
to deliver the medicine, after much contemplation, one eventually decided to perform the deed oneself. One took great care to alter one's features and select the appropriate attire. Only after meticulous scrutiny did one finally set out for Wangshu Inn. As one expected,
She's wearing a
you were
mustache.
most ignorant of one's true identity. You showed not even the slightest inkling of recognition.
Because of the medicine's effects, right? The potion's effects.
One was quite torn. Should one have celebrated the success of one's disguise, or mourn the loss of your acquaintance?
Oh, okay. Okay, this is like a nice form of like storytelling too. It's just like instead of a cutscene, you just let us be on a journey that is all about exposition. Oh man, this is so cool, bro. The music is nice too. Let me just enjoy this music a little bit more. I hope you guys don't mind. Oh, we need to pass through here.
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
Right? Treasure chest. Oh, what the hell? Okay.
Nevertheless, one would speak
Hell yeah.
to you about another matter.
This is how you do
If
story
you are
quests, man.
amenable.
Hell yeah.
Even
Free
considering
money.
your loss of memory, one was simply flabbergasted that you could so easily forget the consequences of consuming medicine infused with adeptal blood. Its proclivity to attract monsters is hardly that complicated of a concept to remember.
That's why she gets
to
chased
think
around.
that you tried to travel while weak from sickness and heavy with child. Had one not intervened to clear the fog, all of you would have been lost during the night.
You prayed to Cloud Retainer, I guess, right? God damn. Alright. Oh, this is the moment. This is sick, dude. Hell yeah. Of course, she's Animo Catalyst, which means she's a badass. Oh my god, look at her. She's amazing.
Make way for the Adeptus!
Oh man. I can just plunge attack. Ah, okay, now I'm Shao. Yeah. Dude, this is so sick. Holy shit. I never really used her even though I have her.
Seize the sky.
Bang.
Skyward.
God damn. Alright.
Those monsters would hardly have pursued you with such ferocity without sufficient incentive. They were likely incited by the presence of godly remains.
Godly remains, that's the name. Alright.
Said godly remains, in turn, were likely drawn to the trace of one scent on your body. One was, after all, an active participant in the Archon War. Some of the gods were likely shattered by contraptions of one's very making. In the end, one was relieved to see you endure through the night. At the break of dawn, one heard an infant's cry pierce through the air, and one saw you carefully cradle the child to your chest.
Oh man, she adopted everyone
Although
in Liyue,
certain
man.
mortal matters
I get it now.
remain foreign to me, one could not help but be moved by your joy. To see you happy, that was more than enough.
The joy of being a parent, right? Oh man. This is great. I love her. Look at this barrier too. It's like almost shattered.
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
Hold on, my nose is itchy. Oh god dang it. It's fine. Probably.
Now you should have a complete understanding of the events.
Wait! But if that's true, then the crane who took care of me when I was sick must also be...
Ah, one had almost neglected to recount the absurdities of that tale.
Oh, chest. What is this? Is this? What? Oh, okay, this is just Liyue. The harbor, right? Yeah, this is the kiosk thingy. Yeah. Oh, look at the old version of it. It's more like grand. Oh my god, look at that! Yeah, like some parts of the building still remains, huh? This is the house?
Just as you and I troubled one with her antics, so did you give one many a headache.
Yeah, she adopted her also.
Upon finding you burning with fever, one made plans to bring you back to one's abode for treatment. However, upon seeing one's form, you began to cry, refusing to get on one's back. When one asked you why, apparently you believed that one could not possibly be a true Adeptus, because all illuminated cranes are white from tip to toe.
Bruh.
One had no choice but to apply powder to one's body
God dang it.
to conceal the variegated nature of one's appearance. You became more than amenable enough when one stood before you devoid of any other coloring. It bears mentioning, however, that as a crane, you and I was nearly entirely pure white in color. Though you had never encountered her in that form, you still recognized the essence of her being.
Oh, because you trusted your blood. Oh man, okay, this is complex, bro. I rolled for her after playing the quest too, because originally my judgmental mind thought that she's annoying Tante, but she's more than that. And yeah,
Perhaps fate brought you two together.
there's like that
in
one
more
annoying
ways
auntie
than
that
one.
is actually a good person, not just insufferable, right? Which is the auntie that we all want, instead of the insufferable ones. I'm not talking about specific ones, just generally.
Now all has been revealed.
All has been revealed. Oh, hold on. Where did I heard this? Someone said that in like some other like form of media.
One owes you an apology, you and I. One recognized you upon your very entrance into Wan Min restaurant. One has always viewed you as a disciple of equal standing with Ganyu and Shenhe. Indeed, one wished to bring your story to a satisfactory end with this visit to Liyue Harbor.
Aww.
Still, one could not reveal your identity right away. Had one simply informed you of all you had lost, all those cherished memories would merely have become the fictionalized account of another. Memories are most meaningful when recalled by those who lived through them. Would you not agree? Even if the process was painful and arduous to experience.
It's been 3
Have you
giga.
any
Arcana is
further
oh yeah.
inquiries?
All is revealed. Oh no, it's Nyx. It all comes back to Persona 3. I can't escape it.
Master,
The Arcana is the means by which all is revealed.
I must ask. If you found me all those years ago, why did you leave me be, even though you knew about my mistake? Why did you not bring me back to Mount Outsong by
Because she
force?
wants you. Because she wants you to have your happiness, Yuandai.
One has never regarded your action as a mistake. It was a simple choice, nothing more.
She was a bit infuriated, but it was never like she held a grudge or something. She just concerned about her choice of a partner, right?
When it is time for one's progeny to leave the nest, it is
Ah,
the
she's a bird. I
responsibility
forgot.
of an
Damn.
elder to let them fly free.
Right, right.
Yet, when your wings grow weary and the night grows dark, just know that you always have a place to which to return.
Aww.
'Tis a refuge referred to by many a name in mortal writing. Home, nest, haven. Whatever its denomination
Family are
may
cool,
be,
guys.
its
that's
essence remains quite
the true
unchanged.
message behind this story.
One speaks, of course, of a place not unlike one's own abode. One's disciples are free to come and go as they wish, yet the door remains forever open to those who wish to return. One rather hopes you count yourself among them.
Aww.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
I wonder if Yuandai can gain her former form too, become a crane again.
You and I. One expects you too have sensed the rapid deterioration of your condition as of late. Have you not?
I guess that's just like just old age, right?
40 years ago, you chose a path without a future. Though one used one's own blood to provide you with a
it's
few
over.
decades of extra time,
No!
it merely delayed the inevitable.
No!
One may have extended the path, yet one was unable to alter its final destination. Even the power of an adeptus has its limits. Had your condition continued to deteriorate, you would have forgotten your life as a human entirely. In the end, you would have turned into a creature lacking in the ability to even comprehend its own monstrousness. Fortunately, you were able to avoid that scenario by reclaiming your memories. Though one sped the process along by providing some guidance, the result is entirely a reflection of your own effort.
She's great, man.
So, what's gonna happen to Granny?
One will help her reclaim her original form
Hey!
as a wild crane. If it be fated, she may recover her sentience one day.
Oh man,
She's
alright.
gotta go back to being a regular crane, huh?
Is there no other way?
Master, you've already done more than enough for me. I don't know how I could possibly repay your kindness. This is a better result than I could have ever hoped for. How much time do I have left?
Not long.
Oh,
Transformation is imminent.
say goodbyes, man. Oh,
Granny? Please don't leave, okay?
Aw.
You're all I
So
have
you know,
left. Please. Don't be sad, dear child.
you'll get adopted by Xianyun
Granny
though.
has led a wonderful life. My only regret is having to leave you behind. Don't forget to eat well, okay?
Aw.
A growing young lady like yourself
Oh,
needs
fuck,
lots
man.
of good food to grow
Stop
big
cutting
and
onions,
strong.
ninjas. Fuck you.
Promise Granny you'll
I'm not
take
crying.
good care
You're
of
crying.
yourself when I'm
I mean, what?
gone.
I'm not crying. Sorry.
Promise, Granny.
Oh.
I'll do whatever you say.
Oh, but there's a chance that she will return too. There's still hope, Shuyu. Please.
Good girl. Good
Or is that a
girl.
lie made to comfort her?
Don't
Dang it.
worry. It's not goodbye forever. Granny's gonna become the most formidable crane in all of Mount Outsong. Granny will train day and night. I won't stop until I can turn into a human without having to rely on anything but my own power. When
Yeah.
that day comes, we'll be able to live together again. You and I. How's that sound? Good. That's
Aw.
a good girl. Even though we won't see each
Man.
other for a little while, as long as we
I
both
understand,
work
man. Oh,
hard,
Ether,
we're
please.
sure to meet again someday.
Buddy. He needs a hug right now.
I'll eat well, Granny. I promise. And I'll wait for you, no matter how long it takes.
dude.
I'll wait for you to come back.
Hoyoverse! Why? This is not even phone 10! What are you doing?
That's a good girl. Then Granny really has no more regrets.
Oof. Turn into a crane
I'm
now.
so sorry, Master. Thank you for everything.
Ah, man. Oh, someone hug her. Paimon, please. Are you gonna turn? Cutscene, maybe? Is it not? Ooh, man. Oh, okay, it's not. It's like a in-game cutscene, not really like a video. Ah, man. Oh. Off to the sunset. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. No, stop it. I don't need this right now. Just cut to black, dude. I can't.
Xianyun.
Paimon, hug her, now.
Let her be. At her age, crying is a natural, if not fitting, response to such an event.
Right, right.
Tears are a necessary part of maturation. Sometimes there is scarcely a better vehicle to wash away the toll of stress and misery.
It does release some stress, though. Yeah, I do agree.
Now that the issue
Man.
has been resolved, you should also take a moment to relax. Give yourself some time to rest. Take a nap if you must. One will wake you in due time.
Aww. Oh, thank you, man. Oh, god dang it. This, okay. I don't know why Hoyoverse is so obsessed with, like, making people cry. A good story doesn't always have to be like, oh, you have to cry. Cutscene! Please don't lag. Please don't lag. Please don't. This is such a good ending. Aww. Bro, what the fuck? Aww. This is painful. Oh my god. Don't do this, Hoyoverse. Don't tell me we're really mean. Oh, no, it's not. Oh! Hey! Gasp! What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Hey! Hey! No, nah, you're trolling. Oh, okay, it's just a dream, it's just a dream. It's a dream! Ah! What the fuck? Oi! This is too much, what the fuck?
I always believed we would see each other again. That our days of separation would finally end.
They're trolling. What the fuck?
And all my troubles would be behind me.
I'm in great pain. Holy shit, what the fuck? Sorry. What the fuck? What is this? Dude, I'm so glad I didn't get spoiled. What the fuck? What? Oh! Sorry.
If only things could stay this way.
It will, don't worry, the loom of it has been finished. Next patch, Ether. Next patch, don't worry. Oh. Such a tease, man. It's alright, man, it's alright.
A nightmare?
No, a good dream, actually.
Curious. If you're relaxed, shouldn't your dreams be pleasant?
It's too pleasant that it's
It
a shame
was a
that
good
it
dream.
disappears, yeah.
It's just...
Zack
You
spoke!
weren't ready to wake up.
Sorry. Man. Wait, where's Paimon? Oh, Paimon's dead. Aww. Oh, the animals follow us too! Oh, oh, we are the Disney princess now. Hell yeah.
Eloquent as one may be, words of comfort are not one's strong suit.
Ah, the sentiment is enough, man.
You are doing all you can. One can see your strength of will, your fearlessness in the face of danger.
What the fuck?
And so, whatever your dream may be, one believes that you shall achieve it. Of course, whenever the perils you face overwhelm you, or you become weary, one is always here for you. After all, as an elder, it is only right to look out for the young ones.
10 out of 10. Oh my god. I'm so glad. I'm so glad I didn't skip her. Holy shit. Of course. Of course. And now we get to find one. She's eating her own thumb. Okay. Okay, that threw me out of the loop, man. What the fuck? Okay. Xianyun, 10 out of 10. Dude, I'm so happy I didn't skip her banner. Holy shit. Yes, dude. Bro, there's never been hope for you. Wait, what? There's never been hope for you. I cried here too. Oh, fuck, dude. No, I have to, like, distract myself from the pain, man. Holy shit.
Huh? Was Paimon sleeping just now?
Yeah. You were eating some drumsticks, apparently.
Oh, Paimon wasn't talking to you. Paimon had a dream about eating grilled chicken drumsticks, that's all.
It's precious to think that the best dream she could have is just eating. You know what, Paimon? I will give you some sweet madams. How about that?
Madam Adeptus? Oh, Xianyun, you're awake. How do you feel? I feel a little better.
Well, she had a moment with her granny
I
too.
know I'll see Granny again someday, so I don't feel so sad anymore.
Damn, she moved fast. Yeah, I mean, Shuyu is like super mature. Due to her loss of like family members, she was forced to grow or like mature really fast. It's what happens to orphans too, which I have realized.
Madam Adeptus, could I ask you something?
Adopt her, adopt her, adopt her.
Take me in as a disciple?
Oh, and have you reasons for this sudden interest?
To help her granny, duh.
I know Granny thought what she did back then was wrong. She felt really bad about it. But without that mistake, I would have never been born.
Right.
Even though Granny lost her memories, she never forgot to show me how much
she wants to
loved
wait
me.
for her granny. Oh no!
So, I thought maybe one day I could become a cool adeptus like you and help a whole bunch of people, just like Granny wanted to do.
Man, oh look at Xianyun too. Like seriously thinking about it, man.
Upon some reflection, one supposes you are no mere mortal.
You have the blood of a
The
beast,
fact
yeah.
that Yuandai's blood flows through your veins is proof enough of that. If this is what you desire, one shall make it so.
Yo! Adoption completed.
Thank you so much, Madam Adeptus. No, I mean...
Wait.
Master.
Did we meet Shuyu back in Lantern, right? There was that one girl that tried to make a kite, right? Or was that someone else?
Xianyun, are you sure about this? Paimon's gonna let you in on a little secret. We've seen Cloud Retainer's 2 other disciples, and they pretty much eat nothing but bitter herbs like chin-chin and violet grass.
Hey, what is this slander, Paimon? No. I mean, previously, sure, I don't mind you making fun of Xianyun, but right now? That's crime against humanity. You won't get your sweet madams tonight, buddy. Here's a distraction. Now that you know the story, be careful about what you hit to get fouls around Lee. Hey, I'm happy to share with you that I've never killed a duck or a crane in Leeway, ever. At least, as far as I remember. I only kill, like, the pigeons in Mondstadt for fowl. And also, I only get fowl from, like, the expedition. Because you can get fowls from multiple sources, right? Oh, maybe one of the sources were cranes. Dang it. Never mind. I am not sinless, apparently.
If you join them, you'll never enjoy One Min Restaurant's delicious cooking ever again.
How utterly preposterous. One has never enforced such a rule. Every individual must find their own path to enlightenment. So long as one retains a pureness of spirit, one's dietary proclivities are quite irrelevant.
Well, you say that, but Paimon's not seeing any tasty treats up here now, is she?
Although Mount Outsong is rich in natural beauty, its location does preclude access to certain finer mortal comforts. That is precisely why one plans to relocate to Liyue Harbor. Shuyu shall have the honor of becoming one's first disciple in the human world.
Shuyu is the real winner here. Congratulations. Yeah, that's why she was thinking about moving to Liyue. Right.
Whoa, you're leaving Mount Outsong?
Is that why you took on this human form?
One has never concerned oneself with the location of one's residence.
She can always move around fast
From
too,
the
right?
very beginning, one has sought only solace and peace.
Yeah, I mean, she can just return to Moon outside anytime she wants anyway.
Yet in the end, all of one's disciples ended up in Liyue Harbor.
Just lonely.
Ganyu, Shenhe, you and I. They all chose a life among the mortal world.
Aww.
One has reflected on this fact for many years now. One can only assume that it is due to some failing on
Oh,
one's
she felt
part
guilty because
as
of
an
that?
elder
Man, you don't need to
or
worry about
master.
that.
A failing, perhaps, of recognizing what it was they truly wanted. One is most curious as to what aspect of Liyue Harbor could have enticed them to remain there. One could hardly offer an opinion on the matter, but perhaps some time in the harbor will prove instructive. Why are you all so silent?
Well, we're letting you talk, you know? Like, finally you're sharing something about yourself.
Paimon is, just a bit shocked, that's all.
Mm-hmm.
So, does this mean we can grab a
Paimon,
meal
read the
together
room
in
in
Liyue
Mo-
Harbor sometime?
Read the room for mountain.
One has precious little time to squander. However, if one finds oneself otherwise unoccupied, one would not be opposed to the idea.
Yeah, you can go meet your daughter Shenhe too.
One will be assuming the identity of a human while residing in Liyue Harbor. You should take care to avoid disclosing one's true identity.
Okay.
Don't worry, we'll help you keep it a secret.
I remember when like we saw that like one cutscene from the Lantern Rite, was it? Where like we saw the Cloud Retainer, Kuijong, and like the other like a Deptai, and the Chilin too, right? Like just like briefly, and I was like, holy shit, that's the Cloud Retainer, that's Madame Ping, what the fuck? I was oh man, I remember that moment very clearly. We were all so hyped about Cloud Retainer, by the way, because oh shit, an adult woman with glasses, neat.
So, when can we expect to start seeing you in the city?
Perhaps in 2 days' time. One has some matters to see to before one's departure. Preparation is the key to success, after all. One plans to put up various items from one's collection for sale. The earnings should provide for a comfortable living in Liyue Harbor. One has already picked out a handsome property near Chuhu Rock.
Oh!
'Tis no small purchase, but what is mortal life if not one expense after another?
What is Chihu Rock? I want to know.
It's like you've really thought of everything.
Right.
Then how about we meet up in Liyue Harbor in 2 days?
Hell yeah, we get to visit her house?
A
Yo.
sensible plan. See you then.
10 out of 10.
Oh, also, why don't you take this suspensus somnium mechanism as a souvenir?
We can meet our sister anytime.
You should feel ill at ease in the future. You may try quieting your mind and sitting in meditation as you listen to its melodies. It might help you find a new perspective.
Thank you, Xianyun.
Awesome! Thanks, Cloud Retainer!
Yeah, we can meet anytime
didn't
now.
we promise Shincho that we'd tell him what we found out? Should we make a trip to the Xianyun Commerce Guild? It's totally up to you.
Hold on. I want to do something for her. Right? Oh, I don't have Ganyu, never mind. I was about to oh yeah, let me make like a team of only like her like family. Never mind.
About your move to Liyue Harbor, you gonna tell the other Adepti about it?
Probably.
I have left an explanatory note in my abode. Those two old fossils will discover it, I am sure, should they come seeking my company. Considering their recent penchant for going off on private escapades, however, I find myself caring little for how they shall receive this news.
She held a grudge with the old fossils, huh? Alright. Hey, Shuyu.
By the way, Xianyun, we have a friend who helped us learn a lot of information about your granny. Is it okay if we tell him the full story?
Sure. I don't think Granny would mind. As long as you don't tell a whole bunch of people.
Okay.
I don't think she'd want too many people to know. They might go to Mount Outsong and start bugging her about it.
Right.
Granny needs to focus on her training, you know? But telling a friend or two is probably fine.
Thank you, Shuyu.
No worries, our friend can keep a secret.
Alright. This is great. I love this quest so much. Like, oh my god, I didn't know what to expect. I thought it was like, oh, we're gonna see Auntie shopping in Liyue or something, meeting her kids. I was like, okay, fine. I guess this can be like a, you know, like a really neat, wholesome corner of the Teyvat tale. So I was like, yeah, sure, why not? I was like, What the fuck? It got depressing. Like, it got so depressing, and then we finally got really wholesome at the end. Like, what the
Squall
fuck?
Fury.
And of course, we get like tidbits of like Xianyun's tale along the way too,
Follow
which
me.
is super awesome. Hey, Xincho.
We meet again, dear friends. How did everything go? Great, and it's all thanks to you.
Thank you, Xincho. You quickly go over the whole story with Xincho.
Ah, I see. So the stories didn't get it right after all. Even though she was a celebrated heroine, she had to bear a heavy burden that most could not hope to understand. Thank goodness for the help of that Adeptus. At least she was able to recover what she had lost.
The guard is like eavesdropping on us.
Although I cannot claim to know exactly how their story will unfold from here, I trust the ending will be a happy one. Those united in a common purpose always find a way back to each other in the end. Thank you for helping me fill in the gaps. And don't worry, I'll keep this all to myself.
Ooh.
It's not my story to tell, after all.
Just knowing is enough for him. What a guy, you know? I mean, we discount Xincho as like a typical, like, you know, side character. I mean, he's a 4-star. But yeah. After like the multiple events that where he appears, I would say that Xincho is one of the best too. Along with Xianyun, because Xianyun is actually like, you know, super dedicated to his like profession too as an exorcist.
Too slow.
Oh man. Yeah, this whole like storyline is the best. Like, holy shit. I didn't expect to enjoy this so much. I'm gonna pull for Baiju one more time, by the way. You can look forward to that. Alright, let's wait until 2 days, right? Yep. Maybe that much is enough? Because this is day 1, right? And then this is the next day. Oh, sorry, I hit my mic again. This was great. I hope the quality of the following story quest also competes with this one, by the way. This was amazing. Holy shit. This sold me the character, like, holy shit. I guess, like, they didn't, like, you know, like, pulled back any, I guess, effort and
There's
budget
no need to
on
exchange pleasantries.
character stories.
It's rather pathetic
because
to
they
force
know
a
that that's their
conversation
money makers, right?
Just to occupy silence.
Hey, Yinger!
Don't be shy.
Well, hello there, stranger. Did you come all this way just to see me? Shame this girl still got to work, if only it were after hours. Why don't you come feast your eyes on what we've got in store? I'm just a slap of lipstick and a dab of makeup compared to these beauties. Wait, is this a... Of course, as you would expect, the real deal. You didn't know? They let us open our own little hideaways with nothing to worry about. Just imagine the warmth of their bodies, the smoothness of their curves under your hands. What? Preciar, you can't have them out and about. It's not appropriate. I have to get them baked for 12 hours before I can even open the shop. Wait, did you just say baked? Of course, I mean not as intensely as those other places, but once I've got them ready, they're just as good as anywhere else. Our very best are as I described. Full and elegant bodies, thinner up top, but curvaceous further down is what everybody is asking for these days. The clients that I have the clients that I have come and pick their favorite the clients that I have come and pick their favorite and then off they go. They're always so glowing and satisfied when they're done. Oh, okay. It's a shame that they don't change the dialogue because we know the Yinger already. I guess it's just a typical dialogue
Your
here.
concerns are excessive and unfounded. This is but a simple collection of ordinary valuables. Such intense scrutiny is hardly necessary.
To be quite honest, your insistence on that fact is my primary cause for concern. In what way are any of these ordinary? Every single item here could be worth more than everything I own combined. I simply can't risk shelling out that kind of mora without proper scrutiny. If I'm wrong, I would never be able to earn it back, not even if I worked every single day for the rest of my life.
God shows you.
I have to be careful. Yes, you can never be too careful.
Wait here, Clow! Miss Xianyun, what are you guys arguing about?
Ah, perfect timing. This ignoramus is questioning the authenticity of my wares.
No, it's so authentic that it's concerning, right?
I'll have you know, these items have remained untouched in my personal collection for several hundred years. To question their legitimacy is pure folly.
Several 100 years?
No!
Indeed. They're family heirlooms, you see. Passed down over many generations, as families are wont to do.
Yep, they've definitely been around a while. We can vouch for her on that one.
Hear that? Had I not found myself in need of Mora, I would scarcely have had the heart to part with them. Indeed, you should consider it an honor to even have the opportunity to behold them with your own
No,
eyes.
I feel like he's not. Oh, okay. Oh, fucking hell.
Doubt their authenticity any further, and I may just decide to take them to another buyer.
Whoa, please don't go! I apologize for any insult, miss. You see, I know full well that I lack the knowledge to judge the true worth of these items. If you could wait but a moment.
Uh-oh.
I hired an expert to appraise them for me. He should be
No,
here
dude. There's only one person. There's only one expert that's capable of seeing adeptal arts, dude. No.
An expert, you say? Very well.
Oh, no.
I will wait for a little while longer, then. Traveler, Paimon, this is my new residence. If you have cause to seek my company in the future,
No.
this is where you can find me.
Oh, no.
Master! Oh, it's you two again. Hello.
Hello.
Xianyun, you got a new outfit.
Please show up, Zhongli. No, yes, no. Yes, no, but sorry, hold on. I'm conflicted.
Master made it for me. I like it too.
Nice clothing. I wish you had done the same for Shanaha and Ganyu too, by the way.
Huh? You know how to make clothes?
Well, duh.
Do I know how to make clothes? With the support of the proper mechanism, sewing is hardly a challenge.
Yeah, she's like actually like super talented in the background, huh?
Master, I brought in most of my stuff. There's a few boxes left, but they're kind of heavy, so...
Should I be concerned or should I be
myself.
happy that Zhongli is coming?
Fret not, I shall help you move them into your room.
Actually, I should probably sort through my stuff a bit first. Everything's kind of messy right now, so maybe you could not look yet, Master.
Whoa?
Yeah, that'd be great.
What did you do, Shuyu?
It appears my young apprentice has her own fair share of secrets. No matter. Do what you must, child.
Oh, she got a new kid now. God dang it. Oh yeah, because father is the head of the House of the Hearth. Xianyun is the mother, right? She adopts everyone in
Now,
Liyue.
this expert you mentioned, when can we expect their arrival?
Soon. Ah,
Oh,
there he is.
oh, dude. Okay, this quest not only is the quality is amazing, but we also meet like a bunch of the cast members, which I am like hungry for.
Here, allow me to make some introductions. This is Mr. Zhongli, a well-respected consultant in Wangsheng Funeral Parlor and an expert in all manner of valuables and antiques.
Hell yes.
Mr. Zhongli, this is Miss Xianyun. She's the one who's looking to sell the collection of valuables I mentioned earlier.
If it isn't Miss Xianyun. It has been quite
some time, huh?
since our last meeting. What a serendipitous reunion.
Indeed.
Yes!
Serendipitous.
They're talking. This is the
Have you been
best.
faring well as of late, Mr. Zhongli?
Quite well, thank you. I was fortunate enough over the past few days to enjoy both a stroll in the mountains and a fresh brew of tea from the most recent harvest. The experiences left me with such insight and peace.
Huh. So you two are already acquainted?
We're just like a bunch of gods hiding in Liyue.
Indeed. How fortunate we are that fate has brought us together again. If you are otherwise unaware, allow me to inform you that Miss Xianyun is a well-regarded collector and appraiser. She is well-versed in all fields, and oft-celebrated for her impeccable taste. You stand to gain much from this opportunity.
Dude.
You're too kind, Mr. Zhongli. True collectors pride themselves on their wealth of knowledge and eye for detail.
Hell yeah.
I can say without a doubt
This is the
that
best,
you
dude.
are foremost in that regard.
Sorry. I'm just fanboying right now. Holy shit.
Why, you flatter me, Miss Xianyun. It would seem that you are as self-effacing as ever.
Not at all, Mr. Zhongli. Not at all.
It's funny because we know what's happening in the background too.
While I am loath to butt into this conversation, I must ask, you two already knew each other, and you seem to have quite a cordial relationship.
Oh.
Can I be certain that you're not working together to swindle me? I mean, you never know.
I mean, it seems like insulting, but Xiaozu is actually like a good merchant right now because he's very cautious. I mean, you gotta take the risks, right? I mean, you know the items already. It's presented. Just take it, brother. This is the best.
Huh! A preposterous accusation. The heavens themselves would collapse before we would conspire to do such a thing.
Miss Xianyun speaks the truth. Contracts are built on honesty and trust. If that proves to be beyond your capabilities in this instance, this transaction may be taken elsewhere.
Say no more. Let us depart.
This is the best shit ever. Holy shit. Zhongli! Indeed, it is Zhongli.
I jest. What fool would still harbor doubts after Mr. Zhongli himself has vouched for the goods? Miss Xianyun, wait!
Dude, I'm just giggling like a kid right now. Holy shit. Hush, Paimon. This is the best thing I've ever seen in a while. Let them cook.
I deeply apologize for doubting you. So, Mr. Zhongli, could you please give me a final verdict on the value of these items?
There is no cause for concern. They are indeed rare and precious valuables. Take this mechanism, for instance. Though one may not immediately perceive its purpose, its structure and appearance are exquisite enough to merit it a place in any fine home.
The core, right? Yeah.
The same can be said for this one here. Few could hope to possess an item that so perfectly blends.
It's just the dad of the gods,
with
just like
geometric
trying to
gifts.
help his children, you know. I don't know. Okay, yeah. Again, the final message of this particular quest line is that families are cool, especially immortal ones.
I am sure you have heard from your travels that the study of mechanisms is among the most wondrous arts in this world. With that in mind, I earnestly recommend procuring every last item in this collection.
All right. Since I hired you as my consultant, Mr. Zhongli, I shall, of course, trust your good opinion. Then, in
Dude, this
that
is the
case,
best
Miss
shit
Xianyun,
ever.
I'll take the lot. However, since the final sum is quite large, how about we start with an initial deposit through the Northland Bank?
The Northland Bank? Huh. Oh, you refer to the fiduciary house.
Fiduciary, okay.
Oh, very well.
That's a new vocabulary. All right.
I fear people only use the term bank nowadays.
I see.
In that case, I'll be off for now. I'll return to collect the goods once you've received the funds.
Oh man, dude, I can't believe this happened. Please talk more. I want more. I want more exchange. Please. How you burst, dude. Please. It's so funny that it's so funny like when Venti and Zhongli interacted too. Yeah, with Xiao in the middle. I was like, Dad, Dad, what is happening? Remember that event with like during like Hoot House, like inviting people to like feast together. Oh, was it like the one with Yoon Jin too, by the way? So like oh man, I forgot. But yeah, it's like Hu Tao and friends, Zhongli too. Oh, was it like Lantern Rite as well, by the way? I forgot. Man, it's been so long. It's been a year. I'm sorry.
My friends, have you been doing well?
I'm doing well, thank you.
You've been great. How about you? Paimon didn't know you were such a busy consultant.
Yeah.
My days have been quite pleasant as well. I had been quietly enjoying a cup of tea when Mr. Xiaozu requested my services.
A retired old man, alright. That's the one with
As
Venti,
for
Zhongli, and
you,
Xiao,
Miss
yeah.
Xianyun, I presume you must be looking to settle in the city?
I must say, the name Xianyun sounds exceedingly strange coming from you. Perhaps you could dispense of that particular epithet in further conversation.
Alright.
Whatever for. Am I not addressing you as a friend should?
Well, that is true, but...
Dude, this is so good. I love this so much. Sorry.
Alas, refer to me however you will. After all, a name exists such that others may address you with it. One is hardly ignorant of that fact.
Aww.
It would seem that you have gained many valuable insights over the years, Cloud Retainer.
Oh, wait, don't say that, Zhongli, what the fuck?
One has indeed. One's previous days were all brief. Now that one has made up one's mind to move and settle, one has
What a nice
gained
house
much
too,
better
by the way. Holy shit.
appreciation of the hubbub and commotion
Next to the
of
harbor
city,
too.
as well as the people's hard work and ardor.
Dude, like, yeah, this is like prime, like, real estate over there, man. She has good eyes. I remember that. Yeah, that story was the best. Was it about Xiao too?
This city is much changed from how it was more than 1,000 years ago.
Can you imagine waking up from your slumber, just gazing outside your window, seeing the ships coming in, like, you know, like along with the morning mist, like rolling in from the sea, and then like, you know, like the gentle sunlight and sea breeze just like caress your, like, you know, dry skin after you've been sleeping for such a long time. Sipping tea. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, sorry. My minds are going everywhere right now. I'm focusing on the weird stuff again. But yeah.
Not unlike the ocean tides, so too shall the movement of people.
We got a
ebb and
bonsai
flow.
too there.
From turmoil to peace, enlightenment to aspiration. Human society possesses limitless potential. In another 1,000 years, the scene we witness here may change in ways that are impossible for either of us to imagine.
Oh man, okay. Dude, is it wrong for me to like, oh, next time I play like Minecraft or something, I wanna try to remake like, oh sorry, I wanna try to remake the aesthetic of Liyue. Like, no joke. Chinese architecture, like ancient Chinese architecture has been like one of my biggest inspiration for like fantasy worlds. Ever since I watched like the Monkey King, was it? I forgot the name of it. And then like, you know, just like Chinese like old like like I would say fantasy, but like historical like dramas and stuff, along with Korean too. Like it's like Asia, but especially Chinese. I really like those. And now we get to see like one of the best like like representation of it, and I can see like the vision behind it. This is super cool. Exposed. Shut up.
Alright, that's enough reflection for one day. No need to get all sentimental on us.
Yeah.
You make a valid point, Paimon. Now that the sale has concluded, what say one plays the host as we try some specialty dishes together? One must profess great interest in trying bamboo shoot soup.
Perhaps you have forgotten, Cloud Retainer, but I once tried my hand at that dish. You were at the table on that occasion, so logic dictates that you should have already tried it.
Oh, but she wants to eat it as a human, right?
Oh? What occasion was this?
It was a reunion between friends several centuries ago.
Centuries ago,
Alas,
brother.
you must have been too preoccupied to secure yourself a portion. Or perhaps our other companions simply availed themselves of faster reflexes on that occasion.
Hardly. 'Twas most certainly out of consideration for the others in attendance.
Aww.
In but a moment, one will show you what it means to have a true deftness of hand.
She was so considerate that she didn't try the food that was presented to her like centuries ago, because she wants everyone to have a piece. My god, man. She's best girl, I think. Or best mom.
It is settled then. Bamboo shoot soup, mora meat, crab roe tofu, triple layered consomme. We shall enjoy the lot.
Hell yeah.
Has already passed word to Xianyun Ganyu to make a reservation. It is prime time
Dude, I'm so
for them
happy.
to meet one's
Holy
newest
shit.
disciple.
Ridiculous.
Is that agreeable to everyone?
Yeah.
It should be a most splendid occasion.
Thank you so much, Cloud Retainer.
Shu Yu, come now, it is time to dine. Ah, this gentleman over here is Mr. Zhang Li. He is...
Oh, you are her disciple. Tell him. Tell her, please.
A humble employee of Wangsheng
Aw.
Funeral Parlor. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Nice to meet you too, Mr. Zhengli.
That should be everyone, right?
Aw, man.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, I guess like no one can know that the Geo Archon is dead, is still alive, right?
Sounds good. Actually, Master, have you ever tried Adeptus' temptation? I heard it's impossible
Uh-oh.
to stop eating after even just one bite. You know, 'cause it's super tempting and stuff. Is that true?
And you're an Adeptus too.
That sounds rather implausible. Although with the right preparation, certain dishes can be too delicious to resist.
Dude, this is the best quest so far. Holy shit.
Why are you all walking so fast? Hey, wait for Paimon! hey, wait up!
Oh, dude, this is so cool. Alright, 10 out of 10 quest. This is the kind of content I'm looking for in this game. To be continued as well. Holy shit, I can't wait for like the sequel, man. Fuck. Okay. Let's go to the restaurant and see if the cats are there. I don't think they are here. Can we see them eating somewhere, man? Oh, we can't. But alright. Dude, that was so good. I love that so much. Holy shit. Alright, it's time. Before we end the stream, right? What's the pity for us right now? Holy shit. But yeah, dude, like if the upcoming like story quests are like as good as this one, I am so hyped. I am so fucking hyped. Like, oh my god. I can't say this enough. This is so good. Okay. 40, 45, 46. This is the 47th pull, I guess. I guess it's fine. Nothing. Oh well, it's fine. It's amazing. It is amazing. Like, holy shit, man. I'm so hyped now. Okay. Let me just look at the story quest we have. So we have Chiori, Arlecchino, and Sino. We haven't done these three, and I will do them like each day, right? So tomorrow we'll do Chiori. The next we'll do Arlecchino, hopefully, and the last one we'll do Sino, right? But of course, I have classes to teach, so as for the scheduling, it might be a bit awkward for now. But in the weekends, surely, I'll be free. So yeah, you can look forward to that. Maybe we can do 2 story quests per day. Who knows, right? Yeah, this quality of content is so good, man. A shame that they don't have as much of it, you know? You know what Hoyoverse need to do is just have like a separate team working on like story alone. And like, you know, another one just for like the chat like updates and stuff like that. We really need this kind of content more. Because you have so many characters but not enough story quests for them. Just give enough story quests and not just hangout quests too, right? Man, okay, sorry. I'm just hyped up right now. Holy shit, like that was so good. But yeah, 10 out of 10. Oh, hold on. Before we log off, let's do something really cool. You know, right? Yeah, we have her. We have her here.
I trust you have packed and
it's her! But yeah, hold on, let me just log off here.
skyward.
She's so cool, man. God damn. Oh, she's right next to Yinger too. Alright, let's log off here. But yeah, thank you so much for tuning in, guys. I'll have to see you in my next stream, I guess. Oh, hold on. Let's look off towards the horizon. There we go. Yeah, I'll see you next stream, guys. Oh man, this is the best quest, like story quest so far. Well, at least so far, at least like in this year, at least I think. There has been like really good story quests from other characters too, but this one like surpasses many of them. Like it's insane. To be fair, their quest has always been really good, just not enough focus to valuable characters. Oh yeah, definitely. And then what is it? And then now they're starting to incorporate more, so that's great. Hell yeah, hell yeah. I mean, I'm just excited really, just for what's to come more than anything. But yeah, I guess that's it for today, folks. I'll have to see you tomorrow or next stream. I will keep the schedule updated for you guys. I'm not sure, right? Because I have classes again, just to reiterate. But I'll have to see you next stream, right? Also, thanks for the stream, Giga. Oh yeah. Also, no voice acting on World Quest. Oh yeah, that is a shame. But yeah, see ya. Oh yeah. I guess I will try to farm the materials when I do the Arlecchino story quest. So yeah, see y'all later or next stream.